My name is Jace Bellerin. I am the living Guildpact. What makes your plane more worthy than any other?
Ravnica can never be free until we stand over the buried body of the Guildpact.
In the name of Mat Celestia, I will shine a light that gives new life to the Conclave and brings the truth out of darkness.
Ravnica and its people deserve peace, and I aim to bring it to them, regardless of what my new patron may want.
My life is the sword that will strike down the tyranny that tries to lay shadow over my people.
Mortality is trivial. Once I'm deathless, I will restore order.
This week, like I normally do.
Hello!
Are we on? Oh my god.
We're
live.
We're on. Oh man. You guys, I'm so excited. This and 3 more episodes and we'll be in the finale. I will be killing it this season. Like, wow. Player Travelers. Love it. Early level on that too. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick go around. We'll introduce our characters and who we were in the intro sequence, and then we're going to do a quick little takeout from our sponsors, and then we'll come back in and do a little bit of a recap through the standard format, and then we are going to be off in a way. And so I am super, oh my god, I'm excited about today. You guys don't even know. You're about to find out some amazing stuff.
That just makes me scared.
That's very disconcerting.
That makes me very excited.
Just because the DM's excited doesn't mean that it's going to be bad for the players.
Yes, it does.
No, I can confirm. Actually, it does usually mean it does.
Historically, yes.
Abjectly incorrect.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Robert, guess what?
What?
You and I, we are under fire.
Yeah, okay, that's a great place to end the clip of that.
That's a great place to end the session.
See you next week.
Oh man, the tea is on fire. Okay, yeah. So we are going to go. Let's go clockwise. Sam, tell us about Suniva.
Oh, okay. I will be playing Suniva. I am a Sun Soul, half-elf monk and druid from the Celestia Conclave. I have some wonderful animal thrown in with me. I am always accompanied now by Narya the Hellhound and Vilya the Winged Serpent. And I love my friends.
And watch the little excerpt scene that we've been posting all over Twitter if you did not get a chance to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Where they came from.
It's true. You can see all the terrible, terrible truth.
All right. Alsan Sura. Chris, tell us about Alsan.
I am Alsan Sura. I am actually from the plane that we've been in for so long that the name suddenly escapes me. But we're coming back to Ravnica. Oh my god, thank you. I don't know, it was just gone. But I was not. I sort of de-rezzed for a week, so I'm not exactly certain where we are. I'm Kenra with albinism, so I am albino, covered in tattoos and everything to sort of blend in with the heat waves of the desert. And I'm excited about potentially having a revolution to free all of my people. That would be great. That's
Excellent. All right, Robert, tell us about Fane.
Yeah. I am Fane. I am what would you say? A Simic hybrid, high elf, battlemaster warrior, and paladin of the Boros Legion. My player this week is actually quite ill and is taking medicine, so might be a little wacky this week, and usually wacky, so even more so than normal. But yeah, and I'm ready to save Ravnica as best we can.
Yeah, venomous beetle hybrid Simic kind with wings.
At this point, yeah, there's some weird things that's happened. I have butterfly wings. They're very nice.
Pretty soon, we're going to be going to monstrous humanoid. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
All right. Malikar. Nat, tell us about Malikar.
I'm Nat. I play Malikar Wildeburn. He's a eccentric is that inventor. Except when he's secretly a Mizium construct Demir spy out for his own ends. But he really cares about all of you, and he's never do anything to hurt any of you. And I just had a really bad coughing fit a second ago, and I got another one coming on, so it's making.
It's okay. There's also wild speculation that he might be Nicobolus, but as long as he's muted, he can't dispute that.
Listen, this is not wild, okay? This is just true.
It is wild Robert-based speculation.
I've been correct in all of my speculations before.
All right.
Actually.
Megan, quick, let's not give you an opportunity for him to deny it.
Yes, hello, I am Megan, and I will be playing Hallow, who is a warlock from the cult of Rakdos, who's definitely not Nicobolus. And she's been having some just lovely, fulfilling, restful sleep lately.
Yes. Those dreams of grandeur and of such a promising future, really.
Yep. They're great. They're great dreams. Great dreams, everyone. 10 out of 10 would have again.
I'm really surprised she wakes up in the morning. I mean, she's walking around like drowsy all the time, like she doesn't want to be awake. I mean, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Nunu, tell us about Arkady.
These things happen.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I will be playing Arkady Nehev, an Order cleric from the Orzhov Syndicate, and now that we're back in Ravnica, he's very, very happy. So let's see where that leads.
All right. I can't imagine where you would be wanting to go. But we'll find out in just a minute after we find out where we've been in the recap. So just stay tuned. We'll be right back. Check out our sponsors, and thank you so much to our sponsors for being there for us.
Before we begin today's show, I would like to take some time to remind you about our sponsors. Fantasy Grounds, our virtual tabletop of choice. All of the beautiful maps and rolls you see tonight are done using Fantasy Grounds, which you can try for free at fantasygrounds.com. You can also get all of your miniatures from Wayland Games. Go to waylandgames.co.uk and get yourself a huge range of D&D, Warhammer and 40k minis for up to 20% off regular retail price. And Tabletop Loot, who sell incredible dice. Go and check them out at tabletoploot.com.
I told you to shape it up.
Perfect timing. Just as we're back, everybody gets to see that.
We are back.
Together, Hallow.
I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying really hard to get it together.
Take a nap or something.
I just want to say this background makes me sad.
It's just the Boros.
No.
Matter?
This background makes me sad.
It's just
I know.
Boros.
I'm not even in Boros, and it makes me sad.
It's fine.
The Boros insignia in the middle of the screen, it's under fire, and the symbolism there feels profound.
Wait, you know what?
There's a lot of meta happening there.
This actually might not be that bad, because Boros is white and red mana. Red is fire. I mean, this just makes sense that they would be on fire. I mean, come on.
True.
So you're saying is the Boros Legion actually
fine.
set everything on fire, and it's really their fault. The city is perfect.
Yeah. So I mean, I think
Boros is Nicobolus.
It's
Boros.
I didn't know the Boros was Malikar.
Boros.
It's getting confusing.
Anywho.
This
All right.
is kind of the math I'm here for.
Recap. Who's doing the recap? Am I doing the recap? I did the recap last week.
I think it would be a great idea if you did the recap.
I think Hallow needs to do the recap.
Ooh,
all right.
That's true.
Here we go. I'm gonna stretch.
Get into it.
I'm gonna get into it. So
You can do it, Hallow.
Thank you. So what happened is, we all woke, actually first Ayala left, and then Malikar and Suniva had a talk that went super well for Malikar. And then Malikar went to power down for the night, and Suniva was very sad, and we all slept. And then in the morning, we woke up, and Suniva was like, I gotta go. Bye. And they just left. And then Fane was like, ooh, what's this sword? I'm gonna stare at this sword. And Hallow was like, oh god, I can't breathe. What are these marks on my neck? And Arkady's like, what is happening? And Alsan was gone too, and so was his friend. And then Malikar went with Suniva to go get them and bring them back so that we could go back to Ravnica, because Arkady really wanted to get back to Ravnica, as he stated multiple times throughout the episode. And then there was some tea, and something about a mind drinker vampire, and then we left through these tunnels, and we got back to Ravnica with a lot of, like, cool portal stuff where everyone got into a portable hole, and then we dimension doored, and then we teleported, and then we got to the Izette house. And then Arkady was like, we gotta go to the Orzhov, because where else are we gonna go? And we were all kind of like, yeah, okay, and that's where we are. The end.
Alsan,
10 of 10.
whom I stepped in
I'm
for,
nothing if not efficient.
That was fantastic. And that was like up there on par with like Suniva for speed talking. That was
That's what I was
fantastic.
thinking in chat.
For real.
I was like, Suniva is impressed.
But
Yep.
better
By the
information.
speak of speaking.
Yeah, way
Hallow
more
was
efficient.
probably caffeinated today after not getting a whole lot of rest.
Yep.
Alsan left
Oh,
Lady
you
in
took some Red Bull.
charge with the dissenters and the prisoners to dig tunnels to get to Ifnir. The undead were attempting to break in. Malikar, did Malikar give them the green stone?
Green
I felt like
stone?
he gave them the green stone to get through the Hekma.
No, I showed it, but then we used the angel staff.
No, I mean like to the. Okay, never mind. Well, they're gonna have a fun time trying to get through the Hekma without it. they were supposed to get that from you, but without Chris having here, I didn't give him that tea, and it didn't play out. It's okay. We'll
Not our
roll
fault.
it.
Okay, I can send it back.
They'll figure it out.
It's okay. It's okay. It means that Noctamoon is totally safe while you're gone. They just won't be able to
TM.
dig any further.
I mean, call their speedy courier. It's only a 5% chance to fail. Interplanetary.
Okay,
That
and,
spell I made up last session.
Yeah.
and we went up to the
Yes.
terrace at the Izette Guild Hall.
Yeah.
We went up to the terrace at the Izette Guild Hall and got a good overlook at the city, the ruin it's in. The burning, the
Except for one place.
an interesting little fun
Traitors.
place.
The traitors.
Or, you know, the guild full of fucking druids and shit.
No,
Yeah,
the
they kept the
traitors.
trees alive.
Druid.
Their farm life and all of their peasants are dead, but their trees are safe.
Hey, as long as we're two
What are
guys,
the
it's
odds?
fine.
I mean, you know, you can use corpses to help facilitate the growing of a tree.
That's
That-
true. It does
that-
excellent fertilizer. I mean, what?
Do you ever know
That's
Katroon?
the cycle of life.
What is
Okay,
this?
and let's see what else. Oh, yeah, Sturmhammer came back, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot about
Sturmhammer.
Sturmhammer.
It was like,
Who's
yo,
that
hey,
playing
buddy,
music?
what's up, dog?
To go fly a kite in a lightning storm. I don't understand. Go wait
I
in
mean-
Parhelion. I'm not going
Yeah.
to fly with you to Parhelion. Go
Well,
wait for
see-
me at Parhelion.
So I did tell him, you know, to listen for my whistle because he's got really good hearing.
Well, I actually
you know,
think canon that there's like a telepathic bond with your Jack.
I do believe that's correct. Yeah, I do believe that's correct.
So I need to look up a little more about how that actually works and how it's going to function in the campaign. But you do have a like sort of pseudo telepathic bond. I don't know what kind of language that creates or any of that.
I mean, you know.
Okay, that puts us on our way to the Orzhov Guild with Arkady leading the way, and everybody else kind of like moping along behind, watching as the city around them is in clear chaos, but under 100% control. if you see what I'm saying here. It is being marched by undead troops. Well, undead, eternal, whatever, you know. And it's clear that the city is on lockdown. Might want to say maybe, what's it called? Martial law. Under an opposing force. So there's that. And then there's the, constant uprisings and putting downs of insurrections. And I can't even tell you how many there have probably been. If every fire was one little attempt at an insurrection, man, there's been a lot of fighting back that's been a failure so far.
So basically what you're saying is, Suniva, please pass without a trace. Basically.
Which is easy. Why am I talking with this accent
Arkady
all
knows
day?
the word please.
Oh no, this was Nunu, by the way.
Hi, this is Nunu.
Hi, this
New
is
life
Nunu.
goal: get Arkady to ask for something with the word "please."
Please.
Ooh.
Lately.
Was just that Arkady is Nunu is Arkady, and that basically Nunu is Orzhov.
That's a galaxy brain take for
I
the
mean,
ages.
I think we've already known that, yeah.
And Orzhov is Malikar. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
And Malikar is
I see.
Bolus.
And
Well,
So the
that,
entire
that's
Orzhov
Nunu.
deal is Bolus.
And we're all Malikar.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sorry,
everybody
guys.
is the Corey. I'm actually pulling strings on
Right.
everybody right now.
Alright, so then if we're going,
Yeah,
Hallow will be like, Suniva, can you make us less noticeable?
Oh, yeah, I can help a little bit and just boop and pass without trace.
yes, that
Thank
would be
you.
It's like
useful.
just a really gentle bop on the ground and it casts.
Cool, every time you do that. Like, come on, that is
Thank you.
awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Dump your staff into the ground. It doesn't make a sound.
You know,
Well,
I
that's a
just
little
I
patty,
have to
but-
test this really quick.
You feel
And
like
I
a
light my
little
sword
breeze.
up. Just light my
That's
sword
gonna-
up. Like, oh, yeah, no! Yo, it does not get rid of the shadow. That's cool. Okay, I put it and unlight the sword. Like, that is so cool.
So that sword being lit up, that's gonna be like a -10 to stealth, right?
I was just gonna say, I'm like, why would you do that?
I
Let's
just
get our
had to
stealth
see
on.
if it was going to get rid of the shadow.
Let us keep the experiments to a minimum until
Yeah.
we're safe, okay?
There's already enough fires around here, like all over the
Well,
place.
He has
Yeah.
a point.
So
but
you're fine.
let's hurry.
Don't listen
Let's
to them. They are mean.
All right,
let's get to where we're
let's go.
going.
Yes.
Yeah. We are going to your cathedral, yeah? Arkady?
Correct. Yes, this way. And I
Okay.
lead the
District
way.
6?
Are we?
Precinct? Precinct 6. Right? I'm totally getting my maps mixed up here. Oh,
It is somewhere in
Six where
Ravnica.
isn't 6 where
It's
season
next to
2
the
again?
con- It's next
It
to
is.
the conclave, I
season
think.
1,
Or is it next
actually,
to the or is it next to the Rakdos? It's next to another.
I think it was near the
Yo.
conclave.
I
Or wait, no,
think
it's Funhome that's near the
it is
conclave.
in fact
Yo,
Precinct
what's
6.
up? It is, in fact. All right.
Because I
Are
remember
we doing?
they were close, like at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
Are we doing this stealth? Are we going to stealth
yeah.
there?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
of course.
I think
Stealth
so.
away.
Why not?
And then
Okay.
plus 10 for pass without a trace. Yeah.
Yeah, plus
Yeah,
10 for everybody. Oh,
Good.
not
Thank
good
God
me,
for that.
My cheater dice that always give me nat 20s gave me a 4 and a 9, so that's a 14.
How dare you?
Okay, so 24 for Suniva
I
and
rolled a
28 for
2.
Naria.
I rolled a 2, so that's
Got
plus
8.
6 plus 10, so I have 18 for Hallow.
I got
Arkady,
16.
26.
Did you roll a 1? No.
Natural one for a grand total of 13.
You should just start writing Naria when we
Better.
Well, I got 33.
Malikar
Fane
like
was
disappears from
33.
the game.
33, jeez.
Yeah.
Only
Oh,
Villia
16,
can
I got
see
a-
him
I
with
got
her
a-
blind sight.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear Fate.
except no matter.
14.
14. And
Ah.
Suniva?
24 for Suniva and 28 for Naria.
Perfect. And Alsan, I know you're like insanely high, right? You're probably like a 45.
No, 28. I actually rolled pretty low, so.
Ooh, now you're making me feel bad.
Right? Okay.
I mean, if he's
perfect.
all
Lara?
rogue in one level.
As you're, sort of stealthing along back to the wall, really just doing your best to stay beyond notice, Arkady's, like, the back of his armor just scraping up against the wall and making this odd noise. And so you guys just kind of pull his cloak down over his back real quick and like, there you go, buddy. And nobody seems to have noticed as a group success. You make your way across the bridge over at Deadbridge Chasm, walking past a little cafe that you may have stopped in a previous episode a long time ago.
Oh.
With that was season 1, wasn't that? Oh, wow.
Memories.
When life was easier.
Okay,
Two people
and
were
you guys were like a centaur bartender, and you guys had drinks overlooking the chasm, and everything was nice.
Weren't
Okay.
we supposed to go back there to meet somebody? And there was like that
don't know.
Celestia centaur we met back in like season 1. We were supposed to go back and meet them. I just remembered.
Don't
We
worry.
just kinda
If it makes
didn't
you feel
because-
better, they're probably dead.
I think we
It
kind of
does!
didn't because,
Wow.
I think Krav felt really threatened by having another centaur around.
Oh, please. Krav does not feel threatened by anything.
No, they were pretty
Well,
cool.
except a certain sibling that she had to go back and
Oh,
tear down.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yep.
true.
That's why Krav is not here right now. There were his tribal
She's-
issues, had to go back and challenge for leadership.
Classic.
Too busy
I-
kicking ass.
Yeah.
I miss
So,
Krav.
You make your way across Deadbridge Chasm and into the 6th precinct. This is the Smelters Quarter. The forges and the anvils can be heard even at this late hour. You note that there has been a slight change in the din of the forging. The once chaotic rings of hammer on anvil are now synchronized. And the thunderous clap of anvils hitting the hammers hitting the anvil throughout the entirety of the sector is readily apparent. All is quiet in the streets. There are no more minotaurs standing on the corners. You make your way past a hut not a hut, it's a hovel maybe? I don't know. It's very much row housing that you may have been inside of in season 1, in one of the first episodes, where a small child lied to you from the dim ear.
Yep.
Freaking Demir.
Also Malikar.
Yes, that
Yeah.
child was also Malikar.
Is there a bread shop? Do we pass a bread shop that I can, buy a loaf of
Oh
bread?
yeah, we bought
Those are the
bread.
back alley.
Are they open?
Or do
Probably
we-
not.
Do we pass it?
Yeah, you pass by that alley. Absolutely, you recognize it. Is Arkady interested in letting you stop?
I'm just gonna-
Absolutely not.
I'll meet back up. See ya. I'll be right back. And I just
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Oh, that place has the best bread.
Where's he going?
What
That's really
are you
not the
talking about, Brett?
It is like really good.
they have this
Have you
great
never-
dry
What?
sourdough. You should come try it.
Yeah, you'll see.
Malikar.
Get
Oh,
me
my
some.
great friend, what are you doing? Malikar,
What the hell are you?
Just let him go, I guess.
is it really? I'm gonna go with him. I want to go with him. If they've got really good bread, okay, fine.
What
It
are
is
you-
important to still enjoy some things sometimes when things are very bad.
If it's important to my good friend, it's important to me.
bread?
I haven't-
Really?
Look, it's nice to see him excited about something, okay? I just want to encourage it.
But at this point, I'm happy with you buying the loaf of bread.
You're fair.
I don't even know if this is true. Like, remember, Malikar is one of those, that guild. I'm not saying it out loud just in case for some reason it matters. I don't think that he is going to get bread. I'm watching you, Malikar. I'm watching you.
He's gone.
Do they have
You're
like
still supposed
cinnamon
to call him
swirl,
Ilvar.
raisin bread?
Oh,
They have,
sorry.
like,
sorry.
apple-
Yeah,
As you make your way
sorry.
into the alleyway, you do see the familiar signage out front in the bread shop is open at this hour. You make your way inside, and you see that behind the counter, behind the glass, every loaf of bread is identical looking. Dress right dress. Came out of a bread pan. Behind the counter is a very, very tired looking goblin.
Oh. Alsan, what are you doing here?
It seemed important to you, and I just wanted to be a part of it. And also, I smelled the bread, and it smelled delicious.
You okay?
Totally fine. Are you going to buy me some bread or what?
Addressing the goblin.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I misheard you.
Bread? You want bread? Yeah, it's choose any.
I'll get 3, and he puts a full Xeno on the table.
I'll get your order together. He sort of hops down from the stool, turns around, and slides the 3 loaves of bread in there. And comes back over, throws up on the counter, laboriously climbs up on top of the stool, and opens a till and begins counting out your change.
It's a tip.
No, we can't. There's no tips. If you start tipping here, then they start expecting tips next door, and then the next thing you know, there's people banging on my door. 3, 4. He loses count to 27 and begins again.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand, grab the bread, and be like, "Oh no, I forgot my change!" as I walk out the door.
You hear this terrible sigh as you make your way back out the door.
Meanwhile, in the middle of the street, this is unacceptable.
Should we just leave them?
Also, we'll be right
right?
back.
You know what? Honestly, like I'm thinking that maybe this is all a plan because he is the mayor, so maybe he's going to meet some kind of person to get us information.
Bakery.
You do understand that sometimes these things are fronts. The bakery might actually be at a mere front.
Well, I mean, honestly, too, though, we have not, really eaten good, fresh food for, 7-10 years as far as we are concerned, and I would actually really like some fresh bread. Just, if that is okay.
We can just go ahead and he'll catch up. I think that Malikar knows what he's doing.
I'm just
I mean, Ilva.
I think they're almost done.
Oh, there they are.
No. Meanwhile,
okay.
So Alsan, you want to take a more fun route over to Arkadys Cathedral? I got this fun tunnel that comes up in the middle of the church. I don't think you know it's bad. It'd be really funny if we get there.
You know that secret passageways are my jam, so yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, here's a loaf of bread. Gotta save 1 for everyone else, 1 for you, 1 for me, and everyone else gets 1 because, they didn't come with me. Anyway, I said that I would catch up, so it'll be fun. It'll be fine, right?
It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll beat them there, right? That's the plan.
So there's this sewer grate just 1 street over. We gotta get to there, but you have to be quiet so they don't notice us. We go swim. It'll be great.
Being quiet is my thing.
Delightful.
The bread is not as good as they talked it up, but it's damn good. It's damn good, but it's not as good as they talked up.
It's fine.
All right. We're going to leave you headed off towards the other street, and we're going to resume the party heading off towards the Orzhov. Gotta split the party.
After like 2 minutes, Arkady would just trot to the bakery, slam open the door. Malikar!
Arkady, what are you doing? I'm saying let's go. He'll meet us. Oh, he's not even here.
Scheiße.
Let's just go. He knows where we're going.
I'm telling you
hard.
right now.
This
is a front. I get it. I understand, but I'm telling you, it's a front. He's using it to get information right now, and he's going to come back to us with like really good information. I know. Just go. We'll meet him there.
Sunny was looking around suspiciously, like, did he cast invisibility on himself or something? Like, just like, what?
We don't have time for this. Let's just go.
We just need to go. It's not safe to be out here.
Hurry up.
This is exactly what I'm saying. Don't wait for him. Let's go.
Yeah, alright. Let's just go. Oh! Over the spies murmur, because Suniva put it in last week while we were at the guild hall. Yeah, they will just reach out to Malikar and just be like, hello, I do not know where you went, but we are just going to head over to the cathedral now, I guess. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Meanwhile, Hallow's like, where the hell did you go?
I just got some bread with Alsan, and now we're having a little jaunt down memory lane. It'll be great. I'll be there before you know it.
Okay, well, be careful.
Fine. Let's go.
So, fun fact, by the way, I've been tracking money expenditures just by plus, minus, plus, and I just finally mathed it all out to what I currently have, and I have 6,666 Xenos.
Well.
Yeah, Suniva's pretty loaded.
Yeah, I mean, 4,600 here.
The specific number, though, entertains me.
Yes.
It's
apropos.
That is a good number.
Evil overlord, Nickel something or other. And, whoever's in charge, does it really matter one guy or the other? I mean, you could go buy a nice condo overlooking the city, each of you, with what you've gotten already.
This is
I already have a nice condo overlooking part of the city, actually.
Yeah, from like the 4th floor.
Overlooking
Dumbledore.
Outside.
Let's Malikar's going to be fine, Arkady. Let's just go.
I'm already going.
Yep.
Yeah, we're already walking. What are you doing back there, Hallow?
All right, so long story short, you guys get to the cathedral. It isn't a whole lot to go past on the way over. It's sort of on the southern border of the 6th Precinct. You come to what looks like mass construction. I mean, a row of cathedrals that look identical to one another. And the 7th one in the row is where Arkady is headed. Because the Orzhov have many different, not patrons, but
higher ups.
What do they call them in the syndicate?
Pontiffs?
Suckers?
No.
Ooh, shots fired.
I
have no idea.
Very good question. The best question of the show so far. Good job, Corey.
What is Elsurioth? Because Elsurioth is one of many fallen angels.
Well,
that the Orzhov worship. They're not really fallen angels. They just don't subscribe to the same belief.
Yeah, they're not fallen.
The Deathpact angels?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Deathpact angels.
That's their.
But what
Those
are
guys
they?
are great.
Yeah, good times.
Good things. Look it up. I can't remember it.
Well,
trying really hard.
Somebody Google it.
Okay, so
are we?
Doesn't matter.
Are we talking about the The oligarchs? Or are we talking about something else?
No.
The opposite?
Oligarchs are the families.
That is what the
Yeah, that's
Orzhov
the
actually
families. You're talking about
follow
specific people,
as
because I know.
syndicate. The clerics follow Deathpact angels, which are sort of like deities in the Orzhov syndicate, but they're not actual deities. And they're not actually patrons, but they do grant powers to their followers.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about
It's a very interesting setup for D&D because technically all clerics in the Orzhov are warlocks.
So I'll just say the
Hell
three names I
yeah.
remember: oligarch, pontiffs, and ministrants. Those are the only things I remember. There you go.
Yeah, so the pontiffs are the main shot callers of each of the cathedrals, and then some of the cathedrals have angels in them which grant power to certain individuals, but they are not necessarily the head of the cathedral. That the entity that supervises the daily life. Actually, curiously enough, most clerics of the Orzhov syndicates are actually get their powers from the opposite act, not the angels.
Really?
But we'll get into that soon, I hope.
But Nunu, who are the
If we're done
opposite?
stopping for bread.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll
Maybe
get
if we
some
go to
tea.
the
It's really good bread.
cathedral,
What do you
we'll
have against
find
this
more
bread?
about the Orzhov.
Maybe.
Deathpact Angel. Deathpact Angels dwell in the grandest of Orzhov cathedrals, where they surround themselves with wealth and wretched vassals that are utterly in their thrall. Posing as a beneficent god,
Wait a
the Deathpact Angel attracts petitioners who beg the angel for blessings, wealth, prestige, health, revenge, and the like. Imagining itself generous and merciful, the angel usually tries to grant its petitioners what they seek by using its abilities, drawing from the hoard of riches, and extorting favors from the members of the guild. True to the spirit of the Orzhov, though, the angel doesn't bestow these gifts out of kindness, but for the sake of gaining fanatical followers who owe it life debts.
I apologize, but we have a quote-unquote Knight of the Death Pact.
I don't know
Conclave
what
suddenly
you're talking
doesn't
about.
seem so
All right.
culty, does it?
Deathpact
To be fair,
isn't
as
the worst.
as I said, all the guilds are heinous treachery that needs to be cast off of the shackles of the Ravnican people, but no one wants to hear that message.
Yeah, Malikar, whatever. You're not even here.
I, in fact, remember Fane agreeing with you, so screw you.
Celestial Fey Warlock.
Anyway, I'm not here.
Oh yeah.
Go eat your bread. Go eat your bread, Malikar.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was actually important. Fane was about to talk to Arkady. Arkady, how are they still building all this in the middle of like an invasion?
That is a very good question. Question which we might ask if we can get to the damned cathedral.
I'm walking while asking you this question. We see you as we move.
Let's find out once we arrive and once freaking Malikar shows up.
What is wrong with you? Come on, calm down, man.
Sorry,
I
getting nervous.
understand. Yeah, no,
We're
I
in
get
a-
it. You know, but it's
Fane,
fine.
we're
go.
in the middle of a war zone.
I get it.
And people
Let's go.
go and buy bread.
I don't really know if that's what this is. Like, come on, Malikar always has a plan. I don't think he's actually buying bread.
Okay. Let's see. I hope you're right. Anyway,
I hope so too.
let's go.
Just quick question. If at any time while we're like going to the cathedral or in the cathedral, I think if there is a mirror, I would like to know. Please and thank you.
Oh, she wants to know. She's like, oh, okay.
Would you? Are you looking for a mirror?
I am looking for a mirror.
Avoiding or seeking?
Like seeking a mirror.
Are you trying to find Wallow?
No. Just where's the mirror?
She's seeking confirmation, Corey. Stop playing with her feelings.
Yeah, I think she
I don't
wants
like
to
that
see how
style.
much like a certain Solveig she might be looking like right now. Is my guess.
Bing, 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 bing. I would like to I'm just keeping my eye out for a mirror. I don't like Nat or Corey's reaction to that at all.
Like, I don't know, maybe we at least pass some big, like, windows, that are still reflective or something. If not, like, a proper mirror.
Yeah, I have a sword
Yeah,
that is very reflective.
I wasn't like, oh, I'm looking for a mirror. I'm just like, as
Yeah.
we're walking, and we're going to, like, a big fancy cathedral, like, there might be a mirror there.
Full of
I don't
Vane
know.
Arcades, so...
If there wasn't, there is now.
Happy.
Oh my god, is the waiting room for, like, the cathedral just one of those, like, big mirror walls, but it's, like, a double mirror so they can fucking stare at everybody and judge them without us knowing? I bet it's that.
That sounds
It's
Orzhov
sort of
to
a-
me.
it's
Yeah,
like
that
this-
sounds...
It's actually just a bunch of mirrors.
I love it.
All right. So you make your way across the city, and you find yourself in front of the Orzhov Syndicate. You make your way into the 7th row hall of the cathedral, which you know to be where you have been anointed. The officiant that has stepped in to fulfill your duties in your absence is positioned outside of your old office,
Okay.
no longer within.
Have you been demoted again?
Interesting. So, just it's Fane, Hallow, Suniva, and myself, right? Because Alsan is with Malikar. Okay, perfect.
Bread.
I'll, in a low voice, say,
Red team.
"Let me do the talking at first, at least, if you don't mind."
Oh, of course, yeah.
Walk up to the.
Just really quick. I will let you know. I probably won't do any talking if questions are asked. It's probably obvious I have some problems with the Orzhov. So, I trust you, just not them. So,
Yes. Try and ignore it for now.
I will.
We'll be out of here in no time. Don't worry. Well. Look who it is. Greetings.
Arkady. You're back. I'm so sorry about last time we spoke. How long has it been?
I don't know. You tell me. How long have I been gone?
Too long. Welcome home.
Thank you. I trust that
Your
you.
office is exactly as you left it. I apologize.
It's okay. I trust that you've done a good job, right, in keeping things tidy and proper and ready for my return, correct?
Absolutely. I did not realize I was stepping on the. I apologize. I did not realize I was stepping on your toes. I have followed all of your procedures and read all of your notes, and I am completely briefed on everything that's going on. If you need any information, as you resume, are you assuming you're here to resume your role?
Perhaps let's talk first, and don't feel bad for what you've done. Sometimes inexperience talks louder than common sense. It's fine. Don't worry, really. Why don't you follow me into my office? Tell me what happened here. How are we holding up with the points outside?
It's mostly as we were operating before. It's a little bit different. It's a lot more organized, and it's a lot harder on the coffers. Bribery is really not an option, so we've resorted some less scrupulous means, but we're enduring. The worship is up 75% overall in the sector. We are way up. We are doing very well. We've had to expand dramatically, just to have room, and quite honestly, so we could afford it. But yeah, the people have really responded with faith. It's a good thing for the sector.
Good. That's good news. It means that at least people have something to look up to. In this time of need, of course. Tell me, how's your lady herself doing? Is everything the same?
I'm sure I wouldn't know. You might be able to beseech an audience. It's not something that I've been granted access to since our last encounter. If you do speak to her, if you could put it in good word, I'd really like to stop with the daily. This is quite humiliating.
Of course. What was I thinking? I've been away too long. Of course you don't have access. It's fine. Of course, you've done a great job. I'll definitely try and boost you up a little bit. You've done well. You should be proud of yourself.
In Mercy's name, it's all I can do.
I'll have more words for you in a minute, if you don't mind exiting for a few minutes. I need to talk to these people.
As you mentioned it, I have somewhere I have to be. I will see you in the morrow.
Absolutely.
And she makes her way out of the space, leaving the desk completely open, and you can tell that there's a half-written sentence with a pen sitting on the book.
Speaking of the morrow, what time of day is it in Ravnica? Because I know it was morning at least in Amonkhet. Is it also morning here?
It is night. It is night. The skies are illuminated by the fires of the city and the lightning. Well, it's not really night. It's hard to tell, but I mean, it's blackened by the storm overhead.
Delightful.
Okay, just wondering.
Good. Now, where is Malikar?
I'm sure he'll be here soon.
I'm just gonna say through the spies. We're waiting if you're done doing whatever it is you're doing.
I would love to have a little scene with Alsan as we're traveling.
No.
Give me the tea!
But for now, we're going to keep you waiting. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Since we're at a natural breaking point with the rest of the group, what are you doing with your bread? Dunking it in your tea?
Well, we eat our loaves, but then as we're going through the underground tunnels, Malikar kind of looks at the third one and goes, they're not gonna believe we got bread anyway.
It was really good bread. Yeah, I would love some more.
He takes out the third piece and tears it in half and hands one half to Alsan.
Oh, yeah, he's super into it.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been down here.
Is this a place you come often?
Once or twice of very high importance, but not often, I wouldn't say. There was back when our biggest concerns were subterranean beasties and, unfortunate interactions with mental fugue states. We kind of were for a little bit there. Or electrician, I think, might be a little more accurate.
All right, well, I'm sure.
It was pretty okay. I definitely thought we were all going to die a couple times, though.
That seems to be a sort of a regular for y'all.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Oh yeah, I live in Ravnica. I know.
Yeah. He's kind of holding the bread, and Malikar gets a little bit distracted for just a moment.
You good, bud?
Oh, it's just a lot to think about. Last time I went through this passage, I tried to cast Frostbite at a Crawl Death Priest, and it didn't work. It's been a while. Anyway,
Okay.
Up through here should get us right out back.
And Alsan has made sure to record this exact schematic in his mind, just in case.
Mhm.
Secret passageways, heck yeah, that's what he's all about.
And then we come out on the just out back of the cathedral, and I put my hand on Alsan and look at one of the stained glass windows. We just whoop, and warp in down next to our friends.
As I was probably saying, should have asked her name in the end. That would have been a good play. It doesn't matter. That's too late now. Oh!
I hold out the tiny little remaining piece of bread. I was like, we got bread. It was good. Anything new happened?
Oh,
Wait, did you really go to
No,
get...
just Arkady was quite mean to somebody, but other than that, no.
To be honest, Lazav, I mean...
I'd like to think I wasn't mean as well. I mean, it was well-deserved. It's a matter of display of power.
Stern.
I mean,
Yes.
defense deserves can still be mean. It was a little bit mean, but I mean,
It is necessary sometimes to put people in their place. She's talented, young and talented, which is good, but, sometimes you fly too close to the sun and you need to learn how to keep your head down. It's a lesson.
Oh,
Yeah.
she seems nice.
Certainly sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I say, just
Hallow,
looking at Arkady.
Has the Rakdos cult taught you that lesson, Hallow?
What, not to fly too close to the sun?
Yeah.
No, that's where all the power is. You have to fly as close as you can get.
I mean,
Enjoying
don't-
sacrificing all the people between a giant demon lord that could step on your face? Oh, you not gotten to that part yet.
I don't think you're in a position to judge my choices, Malikar.
Will we going to meet with somebody while we were here?
Yes.
Suni was looking down at their feet. Super uncomfortable.
It's like, can we please move on?
Why
Tension is high.
Daddy fighting?
Stop fighting.
Tension is high, bread is low. Let us try and find at least something to eat.
Bread
'cause
in
that
my belly is
was
very high.
necessary.
I'm feeling
Good.
very good. Yeah, my bread meter is
Good for
topped
you.
off.
Right.
And I'll
You
go.
guys are all at the main cathedral, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Hallow,
I just
you do
realized the
know-
problem with all of this. I don't eat anymore, and I just straight spaced that for 3 scenes.
Well, it's all in-
have terrible stomach cramps later.
To be fair,
You're gonna have
you
to clean it
can
out.
It just doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah. To be fair, exactly. You totally ate the bread, and it's much like everything else that mortals enjoy. It's just not there for you anymore.
Guess I'll let
It was
Alsan
very
finish off the last loaf.
Turns to ash in your mouth.
It's a sad
so you
moment,
turn
really.
to in your mouth.
Bread is the yeast of our worries.
I was about to.
Oh man!
Thank you, Blah 40,000.
Yeah,
I love
Law
it.
40,000. That's theirs.
That's amazing. Thank you, Blah. Thank you.
Nice.
Number one.
Man.
I think at least half the group appreciates good puns.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you very much.
Jesus. So, if possible, Corey, I would instruct someone to at least bring some food to the people that didn't eat bread.
So, including Malikar.
Uh,
Oh, you said
yeah.
people. My bad.
Oh yeah, I did say
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah.
a people suit.
Exactly, not
That's-
people.
People adjacent.
I could.
But
I
you
could
are
see I'll do it
lies,
again.
and lies aren't people.
Okay.
I'm
You
just
can
saying.
try,
So,
Megan. You can try.
As,
Nope.
as food is coming in, Hallow, you do note through one of the doors behind to the service that there is a mirror in one of the off rooms. Sort
Yeah.
of behind the lectern off to the side. The servants come out and they bring various forms of Well, it's peasants' fare compared to some of your, 6,000 zennies. Or who knows?
I think once I spot it, I'm just gonna, without turning back, just kind of just say, I'll be right back. And without waiting to hear if anyone, conferred, I'm just gonna, walk over to it.
It's clear that she left because there was no Rakdos bacon.
What are there infernal eclairs?
No.
No.
So I'm just gonna walk over to the lectern to look in the mirror.
Okay. As you it's behind the lectern off the side of the stage. You make your way in, and there's a desk, and there is a standing mirror on the far wall. You casually lean over in front of it, and you see yourself as normal.
Can I see the mark?
You see yourself as you were before the Rakdos. And as you're staring into the mirror, you're following your movements, and suddenly it shifts and stops following your movements. And innocent Hallow stares back at you and cocks her head in the opposite direction of you. Grabs a chair and starts assaulting the mirror from the far side.
I just wanted to look at my reflection. Why is this happening?
No. As quickly as it came, you blink twice, and you're staring at your own reflection again.
Do I still have marks around my neck?
You do.
Or are they gone?
They are still there. It's only been a few hours since you woke up.
Well, this is the first time I'm actually seeing them, which is why I was looking for a mirror. With that, I'm gonna try to pull my hair forward and put my hood up to try to make it so you can't see them, and just go back to the room where everyone else is.
Meanwhile,
so I feel like Alsan probably would have followed her because he thought she was going down another secret passageway. Would I have seen any of that mirror nonsense going on?
No, you don't actually see it. As you're peering through the doorway, you watch her staring at herself in the mirror, and you can see the reflection on her face is goes from one of curiosity to horror to abject confusion, blinking, and suddenly like a shaking of the head, and back to confusion. And she pulls her hood up around her head.
Are you okay, Hallow?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. There's no secret passageways down here?
Not that I know of. This is the first time I've been here. But no, I didn't see anything. I just wanted to make sure there was nobody else here.
Okay.
Meanwhile, as Alsan and Hallow step into the corridor,
Yeah.
I will turn to the other folk that are still in the room. Please rest, enjoy while we can. We probably have a mission to accomplish sooner than later. We just need to find what it is. I will have to meet with my superiors to see if I can find answers. As soon as I can get you involved, I will come back here. I mean, by all means, feel free to leave, but try and rest up. Gather your thoughts. Step outside of the room, see Alsan and Hallow chatting. Oh, go on.
As you're trying to step out of the room, as you see them off to the stage left, and you turn to go stage right to speak to Elsurioth, Elsurioth steps in to the room in front of you. Says, "Arkady, it is good to see you again."
I slowly bow.
Your friends, this is something you should all hear if you are going to be part of this. Times have fallen hard on Ravnica, and it is not something of our plane that may this be resolved. I have contacts. They are not my friends. But between Fane Ulthorn and me, perhaps we can persuade them to look past the past and take you to somewhere something can be done about this. This is... I don't know what can solve this, but I know who does. And I know who can get you to them. You have done well, Arkady, to bring your friends.
Thank you. As I look around, not expecting this situation to happen, and try and gauge the reaction of the rest of the party, I understand. Ravnica is not what it used to be. And I have gathered information that we are doing quite well, but we both know this is not sustainable. I will do whatever is necessary to bring order back to this place. We need to go back where we were. I'm willing to seek this contact you speak of course. You need not doubt my allegiance.
You must not return whence you come. I will seek an audience on the Parhelion with your assistance, Fane. Perhaps they will allow me to return.
Dumbfoundedly look at Fane. What?
Fane, can you broker a contact with Feather?
Why would I do that?
There are some things that are higher than my faith or yours. Some things that must be done. There are greater evils than you or I could ever do. And they are being done to Ravnica. My crimes in your eyes perhaps are unforgivable. To the Boros Legion, perhaps they're unforgivable. But some days, even I must admit that I am not a god. And as you say, Arkady, this cannot be sustained. What does the Orzhov have to gain by not supporting the Boros? Perhaps this is the beginning of a new age, where the guilds will unite and fight against a greater cause.
Fane. I know this is a lot to ask, but I think it's time we think of the greater goods, whatever that means. We need to stop whatever is happening. We need to stop this creature, these armies. And if you can help us, and if you can help Elsurioth and myself and Ravnica in finding a way to stop this, there's no doubt what the right course of action is, and you know it.
Fine. What is the reason you need to speak with Feza? Why her over all others? Was that heard?
Oh, I heard you.
Why do you need to speak with Feza? Why her over all others?
When I was with the Boros, Feather had contact with the Sarah. And I fear we will need their help. Will you speak for the Boros?
I will. Not for you. But for Arkady. For Ravnica. If you believe that this meeting will help in this dire of times, I will try to facilitate it. I will try.
That is all that is required. Arkady, I thank you for returning with such haste.
But of course.
The need is dire. Please put this above all other concerns. For every moment that you waste, the situation grows most dire. And while the angels may rise again, those poor folks in the city do not.
Of course. We'll see to it as soon as possible. Thank you for your priceless wisdom. And obviously, anything you need, I will do it. Thank you for putting your trust in me once more. I knew I wouldn't fail you. If there is anything else we can do, well, just ask. Meanwhile, rest assured, I have got your message, and it was unnecessary. I will never doubt what you have done for me, and the abilities that you grant me, so don't worry. I know what I have and why I have it. I shall put it to good use. Ravnica shall have its order restored. And if it's not up to me, it will be up to us. The 6 of us. I guarantee it.
Very well. Return to me when you have secured my contact. Feather and I must speak.
Shall see to it at once. Everyone, if you're done with the food, you have business to attend.
In a rare display, Elsurioth does not fold herself out of the room, but instead walks back out of the room as she came.
Could I?
Is that weird?
What does that mean, Corey? What does that mean?
Suniva's totally feeding snacks to Nari and Vilya while all of this is happening.
Popcorn.
Did I miss that entire conversation?
So, Malikar was real quiet through all that because he was closely studying Elsurioth and Arkady to make sure that their physical forms seemed fully consistent with everything he knows about them.
Ooh.
Roll an investigation. No, Hallow, you did hear all of this from the other room as you look over and you and Alsan are looking through the doorway back towards the conversation as it's taking place.
Okay. And we do want to pop off the Wild Magic Surge poll soonish, as soon as we have a good point to do that.
Yeah.
Perfect time right now.
I got a 23.
Woohoo!
23. Yes. In fact, that was Arkady you were talking to, or that was talking to Elsurioth the entire time.
And Elsurioth, there's both of them.
Oh, you're observing both of them.
That was the goal. Yes.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Obviously, it'd be a little harder because I don't know Elsurioth this much, but if all the little pieces moved properly.
Yeah, everything moved properly, although you have never seen an angel use a door before.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
how quaint.
Because every other time, I guess Arkady would know this is not normal. Is there some kind of inside check I can make to see why this happened or something like that?
I was kind of going to actually say the same thing because Fane has some relationship with angels.
I would say roll me a religion check, and I'll warn you, it is going to be a very hard check.
Oh, that's going to fail then. My religion is not good.
Yeah, it's not like
the resident religion roller. My resident religion roller.
Corey,
I roll that.
Corey, I will use my natural 20 on this.
Nice.
Get it.
Real quick though, I just want to specify we have the poll up. So
yeah. Oh
yeah.
Already Surge, set us on fire so I know it's going. And we're going to be doing the Wild Magic Surge roll as soon as this is complete. Let's go ahead and... Normally we go around and say something during this, right? Yeah.
Let's
really.
Okay.
We just say exclamation mark, vote,
exclamation
space,
mark, vote.
Exclamation mark,
your number.
Vote, space 4. Make sure you vote 4 3.
0 is Suniva. 1 is Fane.
Don't vote
2
1.
is Hallow. 3 is Arkady. 4 is whoever Dr. Mr. Lies is. I know I really don't understand this.
It's a mystery.
Also,
who could that be?
And
that must be Alsan, right?
Yeah, we're missing
Alsan.
Oh yeah,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Wait,
we got to start all over again now.
Nope. Hold on, we're launching the poll.
But Arkady won.
While the poll's
Charlie
going on,
just
I'm
say
gonna be right back real quick.
Salsan, because that's the best. I hope that wasn't a
Salsan.
typo. Clearly, it's Salsan.
I like Salsan way better. Not gonna lie.
Salsa knows how to make some great salsa.
Fane, because I feel like Fane needs some love.
Oh, Wild Magic Surge is love?
The best kind of love.
Alright, so 0, Suniva, 1, Fane, 2, Hallow, 3, Arkady, 4, Dr. Mr. Lies, 5, Alsan, exclamation point, vote, space, number. Everyone vote number 1 for Fane, because he deserves it.
Vote Salsan!
If he walked away,
now
Hallow walked away too. So we gotta vote for Hallow and Fane.
He walked away?
Whatever, just don't give me another one of these. So far, Suniva has been turned transparent and had to run back into enemy territory. Wild magic surges have not been great for them.
Oh, you haven't even seen what happened to Ayala yet.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's true. What was hers? I think it was like she doesn't remember how she how she got where she woke up or something like that. I remember it was like something memory based. I was like, oh, bummer, but not really.
Big night.
Ooh, what? Wait. Why
I'm
do
a
I
little
send this
sad.
a bunch of ones? What is with all these ones?
Because
We'll be
Fane
excited
needs
to give you
some
some
love.
love.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing. Fane only
I'll
has
do
2 spell slots.
There's a tie!
Fane and
There's a
Arkady
Oh.
each have 4 votes, so I say they both get 1.
No. Hey.
Okay,
Hey,
both
Yeah,
get
that's
one.
what
everyone
There we
Charlie
go.
says.
Ah.
That's what
Boom.
Charlie
Yep.
says.
And while
did
Moldark
Charlie
might not be the boss of us, Charlie is.
Yep.
both get one?
Yeah.
Okay.
In this house,
I
we
need
love
a
and
In
roll.
respect
this
Charlie.
house. Yes.
I need a roll for both Fane and Arkady.
6, 5, 8, 6.
I am not joking when I say this. I just got 6, 6, 6, 6.
That's twice in one stream, guys.
That's amazing.
Wow. What is
Ooh.
And what is it?
If this result isn't special,
I know it
must
better be
special,
amazing.
right? It must be.
I'm looking.
Rakdos
Oh no, I
EDs.
hear laughter.
Oh
You were saying
no!
about that beast
Oh,
humanoid or
no.
beast creature, Corey?
Target sprouts a long, prehensile tail from their chest.
Oh no!
Wow. It's a good thing Fane never casts spells and only divine smites.
Prehensile,
Wow.
you can hold things with it. This is a good thing.
That's true. That's
What-
true.
But it's.
What did Nunu roll?
You could start
Yeah,
holding a
Nunu,
shield
what
if
did
you
you roll?
wanted.
I rolled. Target refuses any offers of first aid or magical healing.
That's
Six,
right.
Is there a
six.
duration on that?
Oh,
Until he dies.
I think
Refuses
this is
offers.
Yeah,
I think
offers
this is
is
a new trait. It's like a doctor that won't get themselves a checkup because they know
Yeah.
what's going on.
they check themselves up. They're like, I'm fine or I'm dying.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
God.
that's already. I think that already happens. That's already an Arkady trait. So this
Get ready to
doesn't
be
change
forcefully healed. All I
Yeah,
can say is
forcefully
get
it's
ready to be
fine.
forcefully healed.
anything. Shit.
Yeah.
No, stop! I'm trying to die here.
Let me die in peace.
No. Spoilers. Neva casts Cure Wounds through hugs. Be ready.
Guys.
No, let me become deathless in peace.
Yeah.
I mean, Godfather is not wrong. Yeah.
Godfather says Arkady needs to re-roll. He already has that
Yeah,
wild
right.
magic.
Yeah.
Roll for euthanasia. Jesus.
Oh
my
no.
God. Oh
Oh
dear.
Oh.
Yeah,
the
what's going
internet.
You're over you.
That is just unfortunate.
I'm pretty.
Wow.
Hallow's never gonna look in a mirror again, ever.
Yeah,
Fair
man.
decision. Yeah, very good decision. Don't.
Mirrors are
Do
overrated.
you
I
Does
love
Hallow, like,
mirrors.
come
This
in
is
after
now-
the angel leaves?
Oh yeah. It's
So-
like walks
Oh,
in,
well.
but like hood up, like just like very like trying to be nonchalant, I guess. Just like hood up, just walks in.
Question,
It's
Corey.
cold here in the smelter
Would
system.
you allow for this role, because it's like after the conversation's done, would you allow guidance to be cast?
You're saying for the
The natural 20 I'm using now, yeah.
yes. Okay.
What the natural
Do you need
20
more than
on
a natural?
guy?
Is a natural 20 not enough?
I want to
mean,
get
natural
all the
20s
information
aren't
I need.
like-
Natural 20s aren't auto successes on skill checks. Only
It's
on
true.
Exactly.
That's true.
So what is your
Right.
modifier on religion?
+4. So 24 if not guidance. If guidance, I'll have to roll.
I because I had not given you a definitive on it. Yes, I'll say you can add guidance into it.
4.
My-
28.
Mine was a 19, by the way, because I did actually get a natural 20 as well, but it's a
Ooh.
negative 1.
Just saying, if Arkady casts guidance on himself, that'll trigger your wild magic surge.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arkady
wait, you
doesn't
have
react.
cast guidance? You didn't already have it on yourself. Like you didn't
No.
already
It's
have
like no. As I see her walking out of the room, that's weird. And guidance and assess the situation. That's how I interpret it, at least.
Okay. I will tell you this. You are aware that angels fold themselves into another plane of existence during their travel. You know that they can do this a number of times a day.
Okay.
It's just part of their nature. It could be personal choice, but it would be one that would be odd to question. And probably is something malign going on.
Does my 19 get any of that?
Your 19 gives you that clearly just out of uses in the day.
That's exactly where I probably would have gone with it anyway in Fane, so yeah, that's great.
Okay, so it could be the uses, but Arkady feels that might be something weird going on, but nothing that's like, it's not her or something like that. It's literally like something wrong with Elsurioth. Okay, perfect. As you well said, it's something that shouldn't be questioned, so Arkady will not question it, and will keep silent.
No, you would absolutely talk about it amongst yourselves, questioning Elsurioth about it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant.
A faux pas.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The weakness of a superior in front of a bunch of your peers. I mean, do that to your boss and see what happens at work. Just saying.
Yeah, well, that changes when your boss actually gives you your powers, so maybe...
Also depends on the boss. I've had a boss. It's perfectly fine with that.
Oh, there we go.
Not
Does that boss give you your powers as well, Robert?
No. Well, see, if it was Feather,
Well.
yes, but no.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, I love that. I just realized that I'm about to try to create a meeting between our bosses that give us our power.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty excellent.
So where to next?
Speaking of bosses that give people powers.
Corey, I've sent you an important Discord message.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh no.
More tea.
No. You guys are misunderstanding. This is more tea, so it's yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's...
I love, by the way,
I'm just gonna walk in with my hood up and so where are we going?
I don't know.
Fane, where are we going?
I guess we're attempting to go to the Parhelion too. That's where everyone from the Boros is, at least the way I understand it.
Is there any way we can get there quicker? Looks at Malikar.
As I said earlier, I have a way onto Parhelion 2, but it'll involve me meeting with a certain contact first.
Are we going to be welcome on the Parhelion?
God, I don't know. Ask Fane.
That's
Fane,
kind of, not everything's about you.
So, the way it works, I have a friend, rival if you would call him, named Argus, who is on the Parhelion most times. It's, sings with him, But from what I understand, Feather would also be up there and most of the boroughs, so I don't see why not. So I technically got demoted last time, I feel like the fact that I have a connection with Feather right now would help.
Is this Feather your friend? How do you know her? Them?
Feather is, in a sense, she's my boss, like Arkady was the previous angel. She is one of the angels of the Boros Legion. Powerful.
Oh,
Good.
okay. So like
Actually,
Zavoda for the Conclave.
It's kind of. But while we were in Ifnia, I kind of formed a bond with her. One I had not formed before. It's actually how I'm able to do the magic I can now. So while we had those things around our necks, I couldn't, but once it was gone, I could feel that divinity surging through me.
Another warlock?
No, it is more...
He wishes.
It's hard to explain. I don't have the words in my vocabulary for it, but...
I think I know what you mean a little bit. And Suniva kind of looks at their arm where their flower bracelet has now like crawled half up it.
Yeah.
It's got like vines that go like up their arm now.
Embedding into the
I understand now.
It is not borrowed power, it's trusted power, and that marks a difference.
God,
Yeah.
my heart. Oh, well. It takes all types.
I say
really-
that.
Corey,
I believed it.
Corey, I also
does.
sent you a Discord message.
Oh, what is happening?
All these
snap.
Discord messages.
Man, I kind of want to do one now just to play.
It's
Yeah,
just gonna
I was
say
gonna
hi.
say-
Can
Hi,
can I
Corey.
play the game too?
Hi, Corey.
Mine just says hello. You look nice
Yeah.
today.
No, thank you so much. It's a new shampoo. I really appreciate it.
I think you're
Oh,
joking,
God.
but I can't tell.
Yeah, right? That's the mark of a true actor.
Okay. Well,
Well,
if how
Well,
should
then-
we get there?
Malikar
well-
says he knows the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Malikar knows.
I could fly, but I'm the only one who could.
No,
Oh,
I remember the butterfly
Oh,
wings.
Absolutely. We could absolutely
And
all fly
don't
there, but I
him.
think we'll die along the way.
Yeah.
Uh,
That is a
not to die.
problem if the Boros can be very what's the word I'm looking for? Defensive. If there is a siege on the city, a force taking over and they are held up there, yeah, we might, even with me there, we might get shot down. That's a problem.
could we
Could
send
Feather-
a message so they know we are
Feather-
coming?
Could Feather come
somebody-
here?
I don't
Not
know if I
here,
can-
here into the cathedral, but could you like call to her and see if maybe she could meet us somewhere down here?
I
I've never
think
tried.
the fortress is under siege.
I don't have magic that can do that, but there's a connection between us. Maybe? I'm not sure. I've never tried.
I mean, I know it's not the same kind of thing, but there have been times when I've been able to talk to Short.
I can try.
I don't.
I can
Yeah, thanks.
certainly try.
Thanks, Nat.
Well, it is worth a try at least, yeah. I'm sure that you can do it. And I will cast guidance on Fane just in case it helps at all.
And
Also,
and
just
I would-
because it makes you feel kind of warm and fuzzy.
Oh, it's nice. I would like to try and meditate and call on Feather to see if I can gain some kind of divine commune with her.
Feather, can you hear me?
Oh my
That
god.
hurt my soul.
Oh, that made me so happy.
That restored my soul.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
just
God.
got
Loved it.
like 3 spell
My
slots
crops
back,
are flourishing.
like,
My
bam.
crops are
Hamilton-
flourishing. My skin is clear.
Hamilton builds me up. Frozen takes me down.
Oh no!
No, that's. Oh, I was
That's
just saying.
Frozen?
That's Yentl.
Also,
That's
Frozen.
Barb. That's Babs.
Yeah, what are you talking
Mm.
about? Man?
I mean,
so
dead. Yeah.
as you reach out to Feather, what is the ability you are actually invoking?
I'm not.
Force of
Just
will.
trying to- as a paladin who is
Fair.
connected to my source, I'm praying in a sense.
Right. No, and that is how divine power works for a lot of paladins, and is through the act of prayer. The same way that you would pray for your spells and abilities during replenishment of your spell slots during downtime. So okay, you put your prayer to Feather out into the world. And you are what are you saying to Feather?
Just if you hear this, I'm here. I am on Ravnica, and what was the name again of the angel I heard? My problem is I've got Lord of the Rings in my head, and I keep thinking of Osgiliath. So that's why
That is honestly what I kept hearing every time.
What is the name of the angel?
Elsurioth.
Elsurioth, right? Yes. And
Osgiliath.
Kind of
One word.
I
I don't know what a Surioth is, but
don't know how you feel about it, but Elsurioth wants a meeting with you, and me and my party would like a chance to enter the Parhelion.
suddenly in your mind, at the mention of Elsurioth, you feel a warmth in your frontal lobe. And it spreads downwards towards your ears. Not your eyes, Nat, your ears. It spreads
Hand only goes so wide, friend.
this way. And suddenly your ears are burning. And then you have a splitting migraine, and it feels as if fire is ripping through your skull. And amidst this fire, amidst this bright, white-hot pain sears into your mind. Fane, what is it that you ask? Meeting with Elsurioth? Never!
Yeah, I understand. I didn't feel right about it either,
Pain
but...
fades away.
Oh, but Ravnica is in trouble. Ravnica is in trouble.
Fane, are you okay? You'll just feel like a little hand on your shoulder.
Yeah, Feather was... I've never had such kind of connection before. Oh, Feather was not happy about the mention of Elsurioth, which I almost called Osgiliath again, but it's okay. I kept away from that.
It's the Elvish accent, you know.
Yeah.
Yep, Elsurioth. But sure.
She was not happy. Also did not answer about us going to the Parhelion, so I feel like I probably should have gotten us there first before talking about it. Because I feel like she's not going to answer back after that.
Sounds like we gotta get there on our own and convince her.
Yeah. To be honest, I
Well?
don't disagree with her. But Ravnica.
Ravnica first.
Yeah.
As you're saying Ravnica first, you see in the skies above you the brilliant blaze stands out in particular to you, Fane, as recognizing her as Feather. Bolts across the sky and smashes a demon into a distant mountain, pulling it directly from the sky. An enormous eruption of flame and destruction at the impact site. A few moments later, you see as the angel floats back up towards the sky to rejoin the fray.
Did anybody else see that? That literally that's there.
Oh,
That was
she
Feather.
mad.
That was Feather?
That was Feather.
Oh.
She is powerful. There may be others that maybe would be considered stronger, but there is strength in her. And you can see it in her fury. I understand that.
So if you've made her angry, we're going to now go and talk to her. And what is the guarantee that we will not all instantly die?
I also want to know.
She's from Boros.
She's
I don't think that matters.
She's
Probably
less
does.
what's the word I'm looking for? It means that you just act on your impulses.
Impulsive?
Impulsive?
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. She's less impulsive, I feel, than the others.
What is... What? Are you sure? It would just be a shame to have gotten all the way back here just to be killed by an angel in Ravnica when we could have been killed by angels in Amonkhet.
I don't
Well.
think she will. I think that she understands, at least to some degree, the importance of us. I mean, I understand the importance of the rest of you, no matter if you are in certain guilds that may be less palatable.
Don't talk about Suniva like that.
I'm right here.
No, Suniva, you're not you.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
You know,
In
the only
fact,
pure among us
literally,
is
you are
Alsan.
the only one
Really.
that I don't mean.
Oh,
Alsan, you're not in the
Alsan's
guild.
right
so you
here.
don't count either. No, you don't count either. You're not in a guild.
What is Alsan?
What do you have
I
against-
don't count.
What do you have
Why
against
don't
the
I
Azet
count? I
guild?
want to count.
Malikar, I mean, Ilva, you've told us what guild you're really in. I mean, come on. Remember
That
when
was
we were
Fox News.
rescuing Cyrus? You told us.
Shut up.
Oh, you told me. Oh.
Anyway, guess we're just waiting for get information back, and Malikar sits down, stretches a little bit.
oh.
What are you
I'm
doing?
It's gonna be a little bit, I think.
Oh, for your contact or whoever. Because that's the
Yeah.
only way we have to get up there now, right?
Did you
Yeah.
already
mean-
contact them?
Of course, my whole thing is I'm like 3 steps ahead of most people. You know, and never
Insight.
making up as I go.
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
That's a
insight
7.
me.
I'm pretty sure that you'll beat that.
I'm not lying.
Well, how long do you think it will take? Should we stay here, or will it take a long time?
Depends on respect. And not our respect, but their respect of me. How long it'll take. So, I just need to talk to them. Hopefully they understand the dire need of that teleportation sigil, and then I can get us out of here. And up there.
I have to
Right.
ask, is it a Boros Legion member? I'm not
Yes and
asking
no.
for names.
Yes and no.
Previous member.
Yes and no.
Sunniva just kind of shakes her head and
Yeah.
goes to sit down
Anyway.
and starts meditating while we wait.
This
don't
might
really
not
think
be the
that's-
best place to meet them, though, so I should probably find somewhere spookier.
Spookier.
Say
What about the sewers?
spookier.
They were just there.
Not the sewers.
I do not want to go to the sewers. I have missed home, but not that much.
Did you get a
Oh, it's-
message
it's
from
full
the
of-
dungeon master saying go underground?
Deep into the ground. We can it's full of memories down there, Sunny, but it's not that bad. And besides, this time, if we need to, we can teleport out.
Oh yeah, you
I mean,
can
do we
teleport,
actually need
right?
to go down there?
We can't just.
And we could, but
Okay, if that is the best place to go, I guess.
Yeah, if we have to.
Don't think
We're
that's
all
the
just like,
appropriate
"Ugh."
adjective.
I don't understand why
Say-
everyone's so upset. It was smelly, but it was fine.
Oh, well, you will understand if we get stuck down there for like days and weeks and days and weeks.
That would
I
be a
think Chris
problem,
might be
yes.
Corey's new favorite player.
Sunniva gets like a haunted look in her eyes. Days and weeks.
What happened
I
in
mean,
the sewers? I don't.
I honestly was only underground for like 17 hours, and it was awful.
That
Is
does
it
sound
not
like an
good?
exorbitant amount of time to be underneath there. Yes.
Yeah,
Like 20, 30 minutes tops, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how
no,
long
this
it
was.
not how it
We ran
happens.
out of food, almost.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Well, we didn't
don't-
because I brought
No,
you
we
like
didn't.
350 pounds.
What-
That's first
what
time.
did you
We
eat?
should have
You know what? I
technically,
don't
I
want
think,
the
if we
answer.
mathed it out.
I
Oh,
don't
well,
wanna
we
know
had
what you
Catherine with us, and she had these amazing mushrooms.
I was saying like your mushrooms.
Oh, actually, yeah, that is kind of where I got the ones that I used to, make my little enclave back in the volcano. They were from Ravnica. It was a nice little piece of home.
Oh,
I
very strange.
Hope Katrin is okay.
hate to be the person that what's the word I'm looking for expedites this, but I feel like we should get a move on. Malikar,
Malakar's kind of
Eva.
gazing off,
yeah,
kind of gazing off into the out one of the windows, just kind of absent-minded.
So are we going to go? or-
Ilvar?
Can't we just
Poke him.
stay here?
Sorry, what? I was busy.
Where
Thinking.
do you
I'm-
think we should go?
I don't know why we need to.
If you think it's absolutely necessary to leave this place, we will,
Sometimes-
but
Malikar.
maybe we should just wait here.
Yeah.
You get an impression of a man sitting impatient amidst a hedge maze, reclining in an Adirondack, sipping on something cool, watching the skies burn.
Delightful. Alsan, with me, and I just get up and head out the door.
Absolutely. Let's go.
What?
And what are the rest of us going to do?
I rush after
Come
Malikar.
along. We're gonna go get
This
more
is-
bread, right?
Well, there will be bread present, yes, actually.
Okay,
Um,
awesome.
yeah,
Then we're in.
But there's a lot of you, and there's gonna be a lot of information flowing around that you're not privy to, and that they wouldn't like that I've told you.
I'm sure they'd understand.
They really would.
Why are you bringing Alsan?
Because Alsan is guiltless and looking for. He's brave and looking for a place to point his talents, and it's more interesting if we bring another player character.
I was actually considering, do you still work for the Office of Infernal Eclairs? Like, that might be something I'd
No, this is
look
actually
at after
kind of
all this.
about that, if you'd like to come with me. Alsan looks at everyone else.
Yeah, yes.
Malikar,
Okay.
What?
I have brought you.
Silva, remember?
No,
remembering
his
it.
name is Malikar.
I think
It's
we
really
passed
not,
that.
but it's just the
Well-
one we decided to latch onto.
Yeah.
Just because it's
Well-
important to you. You latched onto it because it's what you knew and you like what's familiar. But this is important
Wizards.
that I just deal with this.
Wizards.
Visits?
I have
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
you into my house. You will take me to yours.
I'm not going to my house, but
It
you know
only
what I
seems
mean.
fair.
You know what I mean.
Silva, Malikar.
You have
Whatever.
placed some kind of
Sisi.
trust in us.
Well, we have also already made one person that we really need to speak to angry today, so maybe we
Fine.
should not push it.
Fine. But there are going to be terms to this. You're going to
What
come with me.
terms?
You're going to keep your mouths shut. You're going to listen to what I tell you to do. And you're going to act like you're on my side.
I'm gonna say through the spy's murmur, oh, of course I'm on your side, Malikar.
Now follow.
Of course I'm on your side,
God
Malikar.
damn lead. Alsan, with me.
Absolutely, I'm here. Boss.
Bouse.
Wow.
Boom.
Does it help
amazing.
if maybe we look different, or does it matter,
No.
or what?
You look just fine the way you are.
Are you sure?
Oh, are you
Aw.
sure?
You think my armor will off-put them, being clad in
No.
Boros Legion armor?
No, actually, that's the point.
All right.
Now, maybe class it up a little bit. We're getting dinner.
I'm
And
gonna
literally,
press the
have you seen
digitation
how
myself,
close I
like
look?
nice and clean.
I keeps this
Suniva-
armor.
Suniva looks down at their bare, filthy feet. They are like
I'll press
still
the-
pretty
I'm gonna
roots
press the-
from volcano.
I'm gonna press the digitation, Suniva, too.
Oh, thank you. That feels pretty nice. That tunic got pretty dirty in,
Yeah.
prison.
I'm saying, I'm just going to step out of character for a second. I am loving this right now. This is great.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
All
gonna,
right. So,
yeah.
Oh, good.
I'll just say, like, through the spy's murmur, I'll just be like, you probably won't regret this.
I sincerely doubt that.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to... So, after a little bit of sprucing up and, just like spell key, a little cleanup there, I'm going to... Okay, so we're on our way and to the Alderac, that points to the tower that, I think it's a tower, if I remember correctly. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's where we're heading.
It's sort of a tower in a cliffside. Sort of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's up. I point to it. Now let's act like we have dignity or something and stealth our way there.
Okay.
Very well.
That fell on the
And
ground.
I will just bop past without trace us again if we are trying to be sneaky.
I don't know if we need to act like we have dignity, but...
Oh, and before we go off, I will say, Arkady, if we need to be quiet, do you want to ride Narya so you don't have to, clank quite as much? No offense, but your armor is very loud. It kind
sounds
of
like an
echoes.
awful feeling to me.
I think I'm quieter than Fane. Why doesn't Fane ride your...
Dog.
Oh, I've already rolled, so it doesn't even matter.
Also, Suneva's probably noticed Arkady's looking a little clumsier lately.
Yeah, also, you were louder than me!
That one time!
Yeah,
I got a
something,
28, by the way.
Nice.
Double 18s, it was beautiful.
Ooh, I rolled like crap. What are my numbers? Hang on, shit. Okay. 22 for Suneva. And 20 for Naria.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Alsan?
Do we still have the pass without trace? Or not?
Yes,
Yes,
pass without trace.
Just like-
Add 10.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
fresh one.
Okay, so that would be 38.
Aw, I was hoping Fane would be the best.
That was a 28 before the roll.
Yeah.
It's
I
like a
rolled that this time.
well to your skill to your roll. So really, you couldn't have rolled less than like a 22, right? Or 23
No,
will.
could
That
not, well, 20. Yeah, the least I could do is a 23.
Yeah.
I'm very
I got
stealthy.
I got a 34. It's
I got a
respectable.
26.
Got a
26.
28. Wow, this
It's
the
amazing.
stealthiest group ever.
Arkady was in fact the worst stealthy person, but still.
No,
so-
no, Nariel was the worst.
Naria
Which is
was
ironic.
Naria was.
Which
Naria
is
was.
ironic.
Probably because
pretty
Arkady
amazing.
was on it.
No!
No, Arkady's not on her.
Oh,
yep.
oh
Noisy by
Sam,
association.
Sam, is Naria... What pronouns does Naria use?
Naria is she, her.
Thank you. I was like, which one is it? I don't know. Help me.
Good question. Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful question.
No, it is.
So you make your way through the. It is in. Oh, I want to say it's Precinct 3. I'm like
Precinct.
90% positive.
It's like on the Transguild Promenade, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yep, that would be Precinct 4 actually.
While we check that out, let me quickly say that retweets are still going on. It's like 4 left for free dice. So I know that
Yeah.
some of you don't read the chat.
Yeah.
So if you're there just listening, retweet and then you can get free dice, maybe, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very nice dice. Do I have mine out? Yeah, here's a set I got from them once. It's very pretty. They're all goldy and glittery. I rolled them
You know,
for
funny.
some.
Right next to the Transguild Promenade is also Sunhome.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
like a
pretty
crater
great.
now?
It's not. It's not.
I'm
It's
proud.
just on fire.
Good.
As you're walking by,
I'm proud.
you hear,
I'm proud.
you hear a terrible, terrible keening in your mind.
Who does?
Fane.
Oh.
You hear the screams of Sturmhammer.
What?
Fane, are you okay?
I could. I felt like I don't know if he's dead or just horribly wounded, but I could feel Sturmhammer screaming inside of me. Can I tell if it was death rattles or just horrible injury?
ongoing.
It appears like he's been tortured or something. Can I tell at all in what direction?
Sunhome.
He's at Sunhome. I run off in that direction.
Oh
We
no.
do not have time for there's no time for bread right now.
I don't think he was going for bread.
Breader.
It's a metaphor.
It's an expression.
I will hop on
Fane.
Arya and go after him because I will be the fastest one. Because I think Fane is pretty fast too, right?
I'm only 30 feet.
Oh, are you? I couldn't
Yeah.
remember if fighters got a buff or not. Am I thinking barbarians? Barbarians get a speed.
Barbarians.
That's right.
Barbarians.
But don't you also
confusing
have
the
a
two.
flying speed that's faster than your walk speed?
I thought my flying speed was only 30, unless the DM says different, in which case it will be faster.
Yes, it's
Maybe it was,
31.
and then your prehensile tail started dragging you down.
But I will
How
be
fast can
dashing, so it is 60 feet.
How fast can Narya run, Sam?
50 feet. For
All right, I
Arya.
can't beat. No, I can't. I'm the same as Narya. I can't beat. I was.
So it sounds like everybody goes bolting
Oh,
off
and
leaping.
Vilya has a 60-foot flying speed. So if Fane goes off flying, I will send Vilya to like loop onto his ankle or something.
Yeah, get him
Just
back.
stay
there.
with him.
Like, we need to be up
Yeah.
there. We do not have
Yeah,
time
I'm not.
for this.
I'm not chasing
right now.
him. Like,
Right now, Fane is only running until the point where
Okay.
he needs to fly.
I will run up and like catch up with him. So I'm like riding on Arya like right next to you. Like, oh, Fane, what is going on?
This is my friend, and something is going on. He is in danger.
Sturmhammer, you said he was your, Skyjek that we met at the hall, yeah?
Yeah,
We can, I don't know, it is possible he's just been hurt in the battle, Fane. That is, what they
he
do.
is still in agony. I must check on him.
But, Fane Ravnica,
got him.
the angels that we just saw said that we need to hurry, and then we saw, I just like gesture up to like where I guess like fighting is still happening, like up towards the sky, and just be like, we need to find something to make this stop as soon as we can. I want to go home and check on the people there too, Fane, but we need to try and do this first, I think.
What?
I
cannot
can...
just- Let me go. I will come. Sturmhammer could be useful. Let
I
me
do.
go.
Well, it is your choice to make, Fane, so if that is what you think you need to do, then do it, but we can't get to the Parhelion to talk to Fezzo without you.
I will be there. Let me save my friend. He could be instrumental in saving Ravnica. Go.
Do you want some help? Maybe I can help? I don't know what, sort of healing you have at Saboros, but I know a lot about animals and stuff.
Sturmhammer was in the vision I had. The vision in the fight for Ravnica. He is necessary. I will save him. I will bring him back. You go with Malikar. And I will meet you all there. I promise.
Okay, well, Yeah, and I will still pass off Villia to Fane, and she'll just sort of like snake over from like my like shoulder and like wrap around Fane's chest and hang out with him. And I'll just like speak with animals to Villia and just be like, stay with him and keep him safe. And if so is like anything sneaking up on him or anything like that, you warn him first, and then come find us. And I'll let Faye know she will stay with you. She is very good at keeping an eye out for things. So, you know, if you feel like a little tongue tickling your ear, watch out. There's something behind you, probably. You know, so be careful.
Fane will just place his hand around Suniva's head and just pull them in and place forehead to forehead and be like, thank you, my friend. Villia was there too. This is what's supposed to happen. Go! And Fane will just kind of like back off. Meet up with the others. I will go on.
Okay. Stay safe, Fane. We will see you soon, yeah?
Yeah. I will meet you
You
there.
and Sturmhammer.
And Fane will begin running off again.
And I'll peel back towards the others and just go, he will meet up with us at the Parhelion.
That's foolish. Fane is essential for our plan to work. You should have gone with him, Suniva.
I tried to. He did not want me there, but he said this was something that he had to do. And that he dreamed something about Sturmhammer. And
Let me simply put it this way. He is the future of our plan. Without him, Feather won't even listen to us. You either go with him, or I'll go, and I'm not sure you want that.
Fane's gonna be fine. He's a giant flaming angel sword, can fly around, and is in general a consummate badass. I think he's going to be okay. Shut up and follow, please.
I'm going
to
They're
Steve
not gonna
actually
wait
kind of
forever.
straightens up a little bit themselves and just goes, I left Villia with him, and she will keep an eye on him, and we will be able to find him there. He will come and meet us. Fane is very capable. He can take care of himself.
This is insane. This is ridiculous. This makes no sense at all. But sure.
Well, I thought we were in a hurry, Arkady, so, you know, we could have gone and talked to Malikar's friends by now.
Sure. If Fane dies, does it matter? Let's go.
We can bring him back.
Can you?
I mean, we can. Like, I can do
I got
that.
friends who can.
Well, I can.
And
Yes, me,
look,
I am your friend.
who can.
It's fine. Death is mostly temporary. If I ask nicely. And have a diamond.
All right.
Yeah.
That part's important for whatever reason. Like, our arcane scholars cannot ascertain why the diamond is important, but we know from like a basic arcane level that it cannot be done without it.
How much do those diamonds cost again?
Too much.
300 gold.
I do know that
That's
we had previously just sort of said we had enough gems in our, like, collective hoard.
Arkady has 2
If you-
Revivify diamonds, and that's it.
If you want to know what the value of a life is, it's 300 gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they've been dead for more than a minute, then it's 500.
Yeah,
If we're in
Right.
Ravnica, where nobody uses gold as a currency.
Whatever.
Unless their corpse is gently gently
Just
reposed.
300 Xeno. That's it.
Yeah. That's
300 Xeno, thank you.
it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Perfect. Okay. Wow, that is way down from previous editions, isn't it? Wasn't it like 1,000 gold pieces or
Well, this is
5,000?
Revivify. If you want
Revivify
Raise
is-
Dead,
Oh,
then
not
it gets
true
more
resurrection.
expensive.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
True
yeah.
Resurrection,
Resurrection.
25,000.
5,000
True resurrection is
gold.
expensive.
20.
I mean, you could like we could go. Oh no, none of us know reincarnate. But anyway, let's walk.
Meta
Where's
knows
Malikar
he's
bringing
not here.
us?
Yeah. Malikar, where are you taking
Taking you to
everyone?
a nice restaurant. Now, please, children, behave.
Comb your hair.
Just like
comb your
just
hair,
like
button
the
your
hand, like,
Your eyebrows.
button your jackets. Get the dust off your
Prestidigitation.
feet, Suniva. It's prestidigitation. All right.
Yep. I prestidigitated all of my outfit. So I'm looking real spiffy.
I like
And
braid
then
my hair at
after-
least.
And after
But I'm keeping my
from all
hood, but my
that
hood's up.
craziness, we like do the bird, and then we have like the epic entrance sequence. Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. As you come walking in, sort of like Ocean's 11, walking in towards the, fine dining establishment where you are greeted by, what the hell did that come from? It is not. All right. Later day. As you come in, you find you are greeted by a thrall, a servitor, actually. And he's branded heavily with the Azet signature, or the Azet signet. And he looks at Malikar, turns, and flies off towards, towards the gardens in the back of the restaurant.
And at that moment, he turns around. Oh, one last small detail. Don't use it, but if the name term Darksteel comes up, that's me. Now turn around and head out.
All right, Dark Steel.
Edgy much?
I know. I saw it sit in the spies where I'd be like, nice.
You just get Hollow and Suniva at the same time. Dark Steel.
You don't choose them when you join the guild. They are assigned to you.
Nat, you made the mistake
Sure.
of giving people like a direct communication into your head.
There's
To
definitely
express
no
doubt.
regrets going on right now. Zero of them.
Nope.
None of them at all. Having a great time. Having a great time. Rakdos and Selesnya guilds are both cults, and you know it. It's just when he
So,
I mean,
shoots
the
back,
Rakdos is. And I'm gonna be like, yes, it's in the name, Malikar.
brainwashing
I
cults,
looked
brainwashing
away.
cults.
Towards the back of the restaurant, out onto the back patio, you see a strong mid-40s looking gentleman, black hair, lounging in a robe. He stares at you while sipping on something less than masculine in an alcoholic beverage fashion.
Love it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's say mint julep just for the fun, all right? And
Aw.
as he notes your entry, sort of quirks an eyebrow at Dark Steel. The servitor turns and hands each of you a menu.
Whiskey.
Oh, thank
Neat.
you. Oh god, I don't drink.
In the distance, you just hear Fane goes, "That's what I drink."
I assume we're alone. You're free to speak here.
Under present circumstances, glancing towards the violent skies, under present circumstances, yes. And forgive me, we've only met once or twice, and I have so many faces. What was your name again?
My sign was Darksteel. But you can refer to me as Malikar today, if that's ideal to you.
You have revealed your project name to
An
the
unfortunate requirement.
Ungilded. His eyes linger heavy on each of you, some heavier than others.
In these difficult times, it's been necessary to recruit subpar allies.
So you're saying you have lowered your standards and that everybody is above par?
Not everyone. These are exceptional individuals.
I see.
I've come offering a report in, of course, but also a request. One for the good of Ravnica and the downfall of the Guild Pact, if played correctly.
This is good news. I trust your little jaunt through the desert went well then.
Ultimately, yes.
Did you retrieve what you sought?
Yes. And more. Glances briefly at these arrayed individuals. Alsan.
Yes, some of them could have stayed there,
Yes.
but for the most part, job well done.
This is Alsan Sura. The heart of a dissenter, quieter than night itself. I believe he will be of much... I think he will produce much good work.
That is high praise. Unfortunately, I cannot extend any special circumstances to a new entrant. You would enter at the bottom, no matter who your recommendation comes from. You understand this is for the good of the guild.
Naturally. Now, for the good of the guild, I need the sigil sequence to the teleportation circle in Parhelion 2.
Well, don't we all? That is,
Oh, do not play coy. There is absolutely no chance that you have not cracked that nut in your, what is it, decades now? Zodek
Well-
did that in 2 years on the first Parhelion.
and now you make it a matter of pride. For shame, Malikar. For shame. You come in so bold, you betray your own agenda. You have little bargain power when you come to me with such needs. It's almost too easy to exploit you to my ends. When you
I said that
yourself.
our needs. I told you that our needs would be an opportunity forward, opposing the
Listen,
Guild Pact.
there is a price
And
on everything.
for Ravnica,
And
yes, the price
what
today could be.
do you pay for Ravnica, Malikar?
I aim to liberate us from our current state, and then cast off the chains of old. You remember, I'm certain, that our guild, its very founding purpose, was as opposition to the Guild Pact, to oppose Azor in his grand design.
You would now quote the charter to me.
One must be familiar with the mechanisms of oppression to unwrap them, unravel them, and destroy them.
Have a drink, Malikar. I think you are a bit intense. Look, enjoy the show in the sky. Tell me of your sense of your urgency. What is it that you truly wish to accomplish? You come to me speaking of urgency. You stand here, the world around you on fire. while you dance off into another realm to fetch your corpse.
Do important work.
Yes, yes. Where was your sense of urgency then, I ask? Where was your duty to Ravnica then?
I believed, and I still believe, that these individuals will play a paramount role in liberating our realm. That's where my urgency lied.
Excellent.
See, us, we
Excellent, Malikar. You have finally seen beyond. The guilds must work together. Yes, the guild pact is wrong in the way it forces us to interact in one way or another, but the guilds must work together if they are going to overthrow the guild pact.
I agree, one step at a time.
That is
First, we have a dragon to deal with.
Of the guild pact. And that is why I will help you. It is taking you a long road to find your way here. All of you. Malikar believes in you.
For whatever reason.
Do you believe in Malikar? Do you trust Malikar? You're muted.
You're muted, Megan. Pulled.
Sorry,
Pulling a
no. Yeah, without hesitation, just like, I do.
Oh, Suniva just looks a little confused because they were told not to talk at all. So they'll just nod.
Absolutely not. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. But I trust everyone else a bit less. So there's that.
That's fair.
Everyone
Arkady.
else standing here.
No. Everyone else besides the people standing here. Except for you, of course.
Fane, it is interesting to see you standing here.
He's not there.
He's not there. He went after Sturmhammer.
Yeah.
What
Son
are you
home.
like? Corey,
That's
do
me.
you not remember our DMs?
Oh no.
My plate.
Wow.
Around here.
That entire time, I'm just getting message after message from Corey.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't get to the tea before the stream today. I was brushing up on some stuff, but yeah, more on that later.
Okay, we've had plenty spilling.
If you want them to
Yeah, we
teleport
always
Fane
need more.
there with Sturmhammer
Nope.
saved, that's fine.
Alsan Sura. This would be an excellent trial for you.
Okay.
To be clear,
Sure.
you do know what you are signing up for.
Yeah, the
You
Office
trust-
of Internal Affairs.
Malikar implicitly has told you the truth. Internal affairs.
It's a very funny way to put it, isn't it?
Is
I
this
mean,
Dr. Ilvar? Internal affairs.
There may be
He's,
some relation.
I know a lot of names now of Malikar, Ilvar, but I don't have many friends in this realm, and I consider him one of them, so I trust him to have led me in the right way here.
Malikar. Dr. Ilvar. Darkstein. It's correct.
So I'm told.
Suniva noticeably kind of jumps at that mention.
There's a few more if you want the whole list. I am offering compensation for your help.
I think your friends doubt you, Malikar. So I will tell you this. Place yourself upon the rack of criticism before your peers, and I will give you the codex.
You want them to roast me for the
Reveal
sigil sequence.
a secret. If they are loyal to
Decide.
you, past your secret, I will give it to you. And you may
Sorry,
teleport to the Parhelion.
I actually missed a little bit of that because there's a little talk. Could you?
Reveal your darkest secret to your friends, and I will give you the codex to the Parhelion.
My God, Fane,
Come now,
yeah.
Malikar, you're among friends. Surely
Oh,
there are no secrets among friends.
My darkest secret. That's a toss-up. A real runaround. Who am I? Really? I guess that must be the biggest one, isn't it? I was born one Mordal Turpin of the Azorius Guild. I was a ambitious law mage. Tried to push a few things through, got burned, a lot of people died. It's probably my fault. I told you some of this before, but the name. There's weakness there. That's the darkest secret I can come up with right now. Except to Suniva. This Suniva holds more history between us. I think there's something more important I could say to them. Do you remember that vampire we fought way back in the bathhouse?
Yeah. Is that...
It disappeared or ran away in the middle of our fight. I helped it escape in the moment. I worked with it. And after I explosively escaped with our friend Cyrus, to get out of that scrap clean, I sold out Cyrus. Back to Shimmer.
You what?
And I don't regret it.
Suniva will absolutely walk straight up to Malikar and punch him in the face.
Roll damage, I'm not dodging.
Shit, what's my...
Stunning
What are
strike.
my fists right now?
They're d6s.
Are they
In
still
the
What
fists?
physics.
Yeah.
What are my fists?
Yeah, Malikar,
What are my fists?
you tried.
There'll be a D8 soon.
Yeah, 8
Pow!
damage to
They-
Malikar.
And they magic.
Damage to my arcane ward.
Oh,
Right, because you took off the thing.
Yeah.
I don't care. Suniva's
DM.
got like their eyes are like flashing like they're sun rays right now.
DM. Really important question that I'm not entirely sure I know the answer to. Do I need to roll a deception check for that?
Well, apparently now you do.
Okay. I'm gonna use a nat 20.
Oh, snap!
Oh,
Speaking
yeah,
of
so that's
those,
like a 55, you guys. So
Maheshi66 gave us all nat 20s, so thank you. And I think
Oh,
there's
thank
also a
you.
Wild Magic Surge involved for
There
Suniva.
is,
Yeah,
which
it
I
is.
rolled for already, and it's pretty ridiculous.
It's
Thank
Uh,
you for the nat 20s. Thank
Shoot,
you,
where
thank
to
you.
go?
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I
Oh,
needed
wait.
them.
God.
Thank you.
I have to like
Malikar
scroll up
did
and
not
find it
need
'cause
them.
I copied it. Oh yeah,
I mean, I
the
remember it.
next person nearby to say my name is attacked by rabbits.
Yep,
Suniva.
it's amazing.
So it's gonna be either Malikar or Arkady after I cast something and it triggers.
Well, yeah, they need to cast. a
Most
spell
likely,
first.
yeah.
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 It's gonna be one of them.
Probably.
After my flinchless defense of Suniva's fist, I look at Lazav.
It's actually not going to require a casting.
Oh, for the wild magic surge?
Yeah, that's just going to happen.
Suniva is angry and a small army of rabbits come and attack Malikar.
Like, go right got into a fight.
I'm back
Like,
on
they were in
Ravnica,
the
bitches!
head game. They saw Suniva get angry and they're like, yeah! For the Conclave! That's Celestia in your face! And these rabbits just come flying out of the bushes and
Burning
start
hands.
clawing and biting you. Oh, now we all have
Just-
roast rabbits.
Yeah.
Restaurants like, yeah, no external food and beverage.
Yeah, reasonable.
Oh, when Suniva hits Malikar, Narya probably growls at him a bit too.
How much damage was that?
8.
8 damage. So in a bar fight, it's 1d2 damage normally, 1 or 2 punch. So your haymaker is 2 damage. This is 4 times as much. This is like caved in your cheekbone and broke your nose at the same time.
Well, arcane
Except I got a
ward.
magic shield.
Because wizards.
Suniva, your powers have grown. I'm impressed. The very nature of Ravnica rises up at your command.
What is wrong with you?
Shut up, please.
Suniva, you must understand that the mind drinkers, well, they side with us.
Oh god,
There are
when they say that, I'm gonna pull my hood like tighter around, like when they say mind drinker, I'm just like.
There are times when we must protect our own. And in this instance, Malikar protected his guild over the rest of you.
Well,
What do
I'm
you
sure
mean-
you will be
do you
happy
think-
to hear he is very good at that.
Loyalty is very important to me.
Apparently.
What did I just say?
So I ask the rest of you. I will give you the codex, regardless of your choice. Will you take Malikar with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So be it. Malikar, you'll find the dossier in your menu.
Indeed.
I had a feeling. And you'll find the codex along with it in each of your menus. Do not fail Ravnica. There is a piece of each of you that will pay dearly. But Ravnica is worth no less. Very well. Leave me to my drink.
Right. Is it? No. I just get up and say, "All right, Alsan, with me."
We're not going to
Also,
order anything.
on your way out, be sure to sign the guest book.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
As
annoyingly
we're-
important.
Getting ready to leave, Malikar will hear in his head over the spies murmur, "Well, I guess you don't need correct to be a terrible person, then." And then they take it out.
You have. Oh, you remembered you have.
Yep, just boop. Right into their pocket.
And then I think, how's it? You didn't have to do that.
I have to put up airs in front of that prick.
What a massive douchebag.
But you didn't
Is
have
that your
to do it
boss?
to. You didn't have to do it to them. They don't deserve that. That's all over the spies murmur.
Yeah, they didn't deserve it. You're right, and I will explain that when I am given the opportunity. But for the moment, it's what happened. Let's find Fane.
And that's where we're going to flash over to Fane. Frantically bolting between stables and between different areas of the compound of Sunhome through the barracks, looking frantically for his companion and following this keening in his mind. Finally leads him to a tower where you find Sturmhammer with its paws tucked firmly over its head, laying amid a nest, giving birth. Sturmhammer is not a he.
Suniva could have told you that if anybody asked.
Laying an egg, as it were. But it's sort of live birth as it hatches and moves. And you're there with Sturmhammer to witness this glory. And Sturmhammer takes pride in you're muted and includes you in this moment.
Wait, am I?
You were muted, yeah.
Oh, now we hear you.
No, now you're muted.
And now
Oh,
you're
you're
muted.
gone again. Is something wrong with your mic? Maybe an input got switched when your internet went out?
Rebooting.
Oh, yeah, he's
yeah.
coming back. Oh, there he is. No,
You're
still
muted.
quiet. No, Robert.
Hello.
There you
Oh,
are.
there you go.
Hey.
Hey.
You can hear me now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. That was weird.
Wonderful. That was really weird because all I did was I wasn't muted, so I muted myself, unmuted. You didn't hear me, so I refreshed, muted myself, unmuted. You finally heard me. Whatever.
There we go. That's what matters.
Nevertheless, Fane will hug the neck of Sturmhammer while they are giving birth,
No.
because of course he will.
And as this new fledgling Skyjek is born into this world, it snuggles into you. And this is your new animal companion.
Well, there we go. I was not expecting that until just this moment.
Sturmhammer number 2. For real this time.
I will softly kind of run my hands over its head and nuzzle it up to myself and look at it and be like, a life on above chaos or about chaos and death. You are I hope. And I apologize to DM for this one. I shall call you Lebenshoffnung.
Libby it is.
Life's hope. Lebenshoffnung is life's hope.
Thank you. In the accent plus the German name was like, no.
We will call you Lebby for short.
Lebenshoffnung.
Lebenshoffnung, or Lebby for short.
Lebenshoffnung, you know, like you do. I don't understand why it's so hard.
Yeah, it's not hard at all, yeah.
Did nobody take intro to Elvish in high school? I don't understand.
I
Yeah,
am
this is
not
Elvish all
German.
the way.
In High Elvish.
It's High Elvish, yeah. And just... Sorry, DM. And just... Look and go. Life during darkness. You've brought hope to a man who had lost son. Thank you. And just kind of nuzzle it in just a bit. Kind of like a soft hug, because it's a newborn. And just pat Sturmhammer's face. Why didn't you tell me you were a girl?
You never asked.
The impression of confusion in your mind, like, why didn't you know?
Point taken, but you know I'm kind of dumb.
Okay. And a new life is brought into Ravnica amid chaos and war. And after a while of laying there, with the closest thing you could call to a family within the Boros Legion, feeling as much of an exile out of command of your troops as of recent, you look up and you see the face of someone familiar. You see the face. Hold on. You see the face of Pyric looking down at you, sneering.
This fucking guy!
This guy.
This guy! Go ahead. Continue.
You know, Fane Thorn, fallen commander. To find him in this time of war, sleeping in the tower, rather than commanding his troops.
Shut
No wonder.
the hell up, Peric. You don't even know what's going on here. Shut up.
Then why don't you tell me what is going on, Commander Fane? As only now I've just heard you've been reinstated. What is this? Do you think your troops are going to follow you? They've been loyal to me for quite some time now.
Hop out my wings and just like move over to him and be like, you think my troops are loyal to you? Loyalty comes with experience together. Maybe you have experienced this, but I do not trust that you have given them the respect that they deserve.
Experience?
I have gone through hell that you do not know. So shut your mouth. Boy.
Shut my mouth. I have one experience that perhaps you do not. Allow me to share it with you. He pulls out a small kris and tries to thrust it between your breastplate.
Oh, snap.
Whoa.
Yep. So that is a 2.
It's moments
armor
like
class
this is how we
19.
know Corey is honest to the dice.
Right.
Yeah.
As the blade is turned by your armor, you catch the glint of green along the fuller of the blade and realize he was attempting to poison you with a
okay.
serpentine
Okay,
blade.
Just
That's
saying,
wonderful.
if Fane got attacked, Vilya would absolutely try to bite this guy back. Because I gave her very specific instructions to protect Fane.
Yes, roll the attack with Vilya.
I will
let me
note,
pull her up real quick.
Fane's in a mood because of everything, and then seeing this
Yeah.
asshole. He will also choke Pyric.
It's a dirty
Pyric.
20 to hit.
That'll hit. He's only wearing a robe.
Okay, so that's 1 piercing damage plus
One.
3d4 poison, so hang on. 3 plus 3, so 6, 7 poison damage. Plus
7
1 piercing.
Total of 8 damage. Okay.
This
And Fane?
neck fights better than Arkady.
And
Yeah, Fane-
she just kind of hisses at, in this guy's face.
Fane
Your ass lashes out and
understands.
catches him right in the neck, actually.
Ooh.
As this look of horror overtakes him. Fane lashes out, grasps him around the neck as he's stumbling backwards, attempting to fight off Fane. He falls from the tower. Plummeting to the field below. A
Whoops.
sickening thud breaks the silence as his cold face looks back up at you. His still face looks back up from some 200 feet below.
Even he did not deserve that. But he made his choices. Just turn back to Sturmhammer and Lebanon. Looking Sturmhammer. Are you alright? Do you feel
Sturmhammer just looks at you, eyes piercing, and wraps its beak down around the young. Tucks some of the hay and sticks up over the top and climbs to her feet, making out for the edge of the tower. Looking back towards the nest, longingly.
Just patting her on the back of her neck or side, probably, based on size. Let us go find my friends together. And I will attempt to climb onto her back.
She kneels and allows you to climb on, and you are up and away, the tower spiraling behind you. And with that, we will make back over to the rest of the party. We begin with the assembled pieces of the codex from each of your menus. Leaving Alsan, I'm assuming you signed the codex or the guest book on your way out. Okay. You're muted.
Muted.
Right, you betcha.
Okay.
Suneva's super disapproving but doesn't say anything.
Mistakes were made.
I have no idea why you're freaking out. Like, you guys are like
Yep.
bad dogging me now. Like,
Yeah.
it's a guestbook. I'm surprised we didn't eat.
No, I'm just trying to act. I'm trying to act real chill. Be like, no, I'm cool.
Alsan is the purest of us all.
I love him.
At this restaurant, you don't go there to eat. You go there to get eaten by rabbits.
Apparently, burning hands.
We're like looking at the menu, like, but there was a menu. Okay.
There, you sweet summer child.
Okay, so you assemble what appears to be the portions of a ring. It's not entirely certain which order they would go in around this ring. So it will take an Arcana check to determine how they assemble.
Who could possibly do that?
Let's
Don't worry, Fane will
Let's
be there in a
find-
moment to do that Arcana check.
we'll
An intelligence-based check.
are we up with Fane yet? Because I'm kind of backburnering until we can find Fane.
You could
Fane
message
is flying
DM sending.
towards. He said he would meet you there.
Oh, I was thinking meet back up to teleport with him, because flying there is danger, because there were like angels and fighting angels and stuff.
Oh, well,
Should I-
no,
If only there was a, if only there was a,
Should I
only
tell
there was
him?
a spell that you could use to talk to him telepathically.
Should I contact him? That is possible.
I would, but I only have 100 feet.
Probably find him at Sunhome, or we'll see him flying through the
Well,
air.
we-
Out of character.
We've wasted enough time. And
He said
Arkady
that
just
he would meet us there. Let's go.
starts tracing a symbol in midair, casting sending.
Hell yeah.
Fane, I hope you are done with what you had to do. Meet us. And I explained the place where we are. Because I was assume Arkady would know. We'll teleport together. It's better if we arrive with you. You can reply to this message.
Oh, all right.
It's our creed.
I will head there right now. I'm flying on Sturmhammer. Be there soon.
Okay, you fly back toward where the rest of the party is assembling. Which teleportation circle are you going to use, Matt?
So you don't have to go from one. You can cast it anywhere to any circle.
Okay. So where are you all meeting?
The Boros Brew.
We did pass it,
close
didn't we?
It's Sunhome, right?
It is pretty close to Sunhome, yeah.
Which we're nearby. So yeah, that one.
Good times. This is just nostalgia of the episode.
Woot woot.
Oh,
All
I
right.
remember buying 350 pounds of rations here.
Oh, yeah.
Like 80% of it was Rakdos bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we immediately got put in a jail where we didn't need to eat any of it.
It was great.
Okay.
Um,
So, you touch down onto the roof of the establishment and catch the stairs. There's a landing strip on the roof.
It's reasonable.
It's here
Yeah,
somewhere. Boros
Yeah.
actually.
There's landing
Is
strip.
there
on
like
the
an
roof.
eerie? You know, like
Yeah,
a
makes
like
sense.
an eerie for shoot, I'm forgetting what they're called. I keep wanting to say
Skyjacks?
stern jacks. Skyjacks.
Skyjack.
Yeah.
Skyjek rocks.
All right.
All right.
So
Um,
you touch down and
if
you
the
make your way
establishment-
downstairs. Go ahead.
if the establishment is still running, Malikar's just gonna like put 2 Xeno on the table, like a room for an hour. If it's not, he just walks in.
Oh, it's definitely shut down.
Okay, yeah. So we just kind of pick the lock, make our way up into an abandoned room.
All right. So you find yourself in an abandoned room, and Fane, you make your way down into it, and you look around, and eventually come upon the party as they're assembling and drawing out the components across the ground, across the floor, to form a teleportation circle. And that's where we're going to cut for the episode. Wondering what the
Like
hell
it.
happens when you jump through this teleportation circle.
Oof.
into Parhelion 2. Theoretically, I mean, gave you the codex to a teleportation circle. Did it go to Parhelion 2?
Well, yeah. What's the chance that he would lie to us? I mean, why would you?
Yeah. What are the odds?
I
He
mean,
was a massive douchebag.
nobody asked to roll an insight, so I'm just saying, hey.
Yeah,
because it would have failed.
What's the point?
Right?
Would it though?
Okay.
We're doing a giveaway. Sorry, we're doing a giveaway in the chat for dice. So exclamation point loot to
Type
win
loot.
some dice. Nope, this way.
Do you want free dice?
Good luck.
That's how you get free
Thank
dice.
you for the tweets,
Get
everyone.
yourself some free dice.
Thank you for all of the gift subs.
Thank you. So it's
And
actually subs.
Seriously.
Yeah. So thank
Yeah, it was
you.
subs.
Somebody gifted
Yeah.
me a sub.
Yeah.
Aw.
They gifted half of the cast a sub.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Which
nice.
was super sweet. So thank
Yeah.
you.
There was one.
I think that was Maharishi, right?
Maharishi.
Yes, it was.
66.
Yes.
They're no longer
The
here in chat, I
Maharishi.
think.
Yeah, we still needed 3 more retweets for the tweets, but we got some subs that will be giving away some dice. Anyone can enter.
Exclamation point loot.
That was-
And while we're doing that, we're going to go around and we're going to introduce the players, the cast behind these amazing characters, all the amazing talent behind these fantastic characters. We'll start at the other end. Let's start out with Nuna, and we'll go counterclockwise.
Perfect. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I am Nunu. I'm not half the douchebag that Arkady is, but hey.
Well,
Well,
not
that's
even a
debatable.
quarter of it.
Not even a little bit.
You
Not
say
even
that,
as
but you
wonderful.
don't know.
Inside
I know. Joking, guys. You can find me online at jnunotex in all social media and everywhere, where I shout about RPGs, D&D, and a lot of stuff that I do. And I want to do more, but time is short for now. But yeah, stay tuned. I will be doing more in the future if you want to follow me there. Thank you.
Follow Nuna.
Megan.
Awesome.
Hello! Hello, I am Megan. You can find me on Twitter at MeganLynFTW, where I shout a lot about TTRPGs and other random things. So follow me there if you want. You can find me on twitch.tv/go_JG every other Saturday playing Spire, which is an amazing game by Grant Howitt. And you can find any of the games that I've written on itch.io/MeganLynFTW. Nat.
Hi, I'm Nat. I am probably 40% of the asshole Malikar is. You can find me at Twitter down below at CrimeNat. Follow me. I'm a little
Absolutely.
quiet right now because I've been doing a lot of game design. I'm currently working on 3 different tabletop RPGs, and that's only because I have bad time management. I also do layout design and editing, so if you need some of that done, I can make them look really good and professional. Hire me, please, please, please.
Do it.
You won't regret
Do
it.
it! He's
I
awesome!
You probably won't.
I had a
regret
really, really fun time today, and I would just like to formally apologize to Sam.
Oh,
Malikar,
it's okay.
asshole.
I love you, Nat.
Love you too, Sam.
I
Alright,
loved
over to you,
every
Robert.
moment.
Excellent.
Hello, I am Robert Allen, voice actor extraordinaire. You can find me on Twitter at Voices of Robert. I have not been tweetifying much lately, mostly due to the life things getting all up in the way. And you can also find me here, of course, every Monday up until the finale, which is 3 weeks from now. Oh my God! I played Fane Thorn today, the guy that thought that his bird was dead but wasn't, which is wonderful.
No, it was a double bird.
It was
Yep,
a double
bonus-
bird.
A
Bonus
dead
bird.
fatal bird.
A dead
I
fatal bird.
hate-
That's what we do.
I hate to say this, but I was wrong in chat earlier. We have 2 weeks left.
You only have 2?
No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
This was 10th week.
I
Yeah,
thought we had
until
till the
12.
25th. I thought that was our
Hold on,
last
we
one.
started a week late.
Yeah.
But do we
We
not
start-
make up that extra
Do we
week
not
then?
get that extra?
Because that's
I'll double
what's happened
check.
in the
I'll double check.
past.
I'll check
We have
for
the
this
same
one.
mix-up like every other season.
We'll
Me
find
too.
out.
Yes,
As
we'll
a
find
side
out.
note,
Yeah,
2
Charlie
to
said
3
we have till
weeks,
25th.
we're not sure.
25th.
Nope.
25th.
Nope,
Excellent.
Charlie says 25th. Yeah.
Charlie is God. Charlie said so. As a
Charlie
side
said-
note to that,
Nat
Charlie is
doesn't know what
smart.
he's talking about.
woot.
If I
Speaking of
asked
Nat,
for December 2nd, and they said no.
Yeah.
He says no.
So, speaking of Nat not knowing what he's talking about, we currently have a poll open for the what is this? Bane of Ravnica. So
Hey.
you vote. You can vote for that. It is exclamation point vote space a number for your vote. 0 is Suniva, 1 is Fane, 2 is Hallow, 3 is Arkady, 5 is Alsan. Those are all the options.
4 is the correct one. 4. Everyone vote 4.
No, I don't need another Bane.
Yes, you do.
Don't
Also-
you?
Don't.
Who hasn't had a Bane yet?
Alsan.
I haven't had a
I
Bane
know
or
what
a
you're talking
Bane yet.
about.
I've only gotten wild magic surges.
Pretty
The
sure
good
Hallow-
corner
That is
hasn't gotten
wow.
anything yet.
I'll let you know,
Revote.
You have no chance. You've already got like 76 votes, Nat. You're done. It's
There's
through.
a lot of
You're
votes for
getting
me.
a Bane.
What happens when you tell Suniva
Yeah.
to shut up twice?
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I will, however, at least note my part of the thing is done. So whenever we are moving on to players introducing themselves, it is Chris's turn.
Oh, hello,
Chris,
thank you.
go.
So I'm Chris, also known as Snicklesocks on Twitter. I am half of the brain between.
Fine.
Let me try that again. I am half of the brains behind the Lasers and Liches Retroverse setting. A lot of people really like it. You can find that just on DriveThruRPG, lasersandliches.com. We got a ton of free stuff to play, and we are still working on it. I just put up some pictures of iron-on patches we have coming in pretty soon, and they are just all of the colors. You follow me on Twitter. I try to do daily plot hooks. I've been a little bit bad about that, but sometimes I go down rabbit holes where I talk about Spookly the Square Pumpkin and research all of that for like 3 hours.
I enjoyed
That is a
that
cursed. That is a cursed film.
Yeah,
film.
it's
cursed.
there's a whole lot more to that film than meets the eye. There's a lot behind it. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm done with that. I'm gonna put it up to Sam.
Hey, I am Sam. I used to go by @SamwiseGameG or Samwise_GameG on Twitter, but apparently they don't like it when you tell TERFs to step on D4s on Twitter, so now I have a new handle. You can follow me @TheSamWisest, where I talk about disability and accessibility in gaming and TTRPGs and talk about trying to fly all TERFs into the sun. So if you're into that, come hang out with me there. And I am also streaming on Wednesdays over at the Chromatic Chimera. I'm now joining their second campaign. I'm super excited. We just announced my new character for that. They're adorable. And then you can also see me Fridays over at Variant Roles. I am in the Courts of the Shadow Fae, and I'm kicking around over at Heroes Without Limits, which is a community entirely run for and by disabled, chronically ill, and neurodivergent players. So come check us out and see what we got going on there. And thanks for joining us tonight. And also, I love Nat.
That is best.
I feel like it
Everyone's
needs to be
definitely
said
enforced.
after that.
You know, I think it's important to note we love everyone here except Corey
Yeah.
because he ruined Sam's
He's mean.
life.
He's often mean to
He's
us.
mean to Suniva, and
Well,
so we hate
Sam's
him.
life is great because of Corey. Suniva's not so much.
Yeah, no. You don't
We
touch
love
Suniva
Corey.
the way that you don't do that to Suniva.
Well, apparently you do.
Okay, we love Corey.
Yeah, we love.
Hey,
We love. Corey.
I just drop out little hints about, hey, maybe this would be a good thing that your character should look into, and this is a piece of information that came your way. The rest of it's your fault.
There were a lot of
Yeah?
pieces of information
Is
that
it?
came my way today.
Is it our fault?
Is
Corey?
it?
This one was.
Is it?
This one.
Oh, well,
this one was my
I'm
fault.
sure Nat. I'm sure you. Yeah. I just wanted to look in a mirror.
Yeah, that one was creepy.
Yeah,
totally.
geez.
I was inspired. You asked about a mirror, and I'm like, oh, like a reflective surface in a wild magic search from season 2, and you just like, happened to be the first one to get to the surface of the water, and we had to fight Wallow and evil Hallow. I'm like, it's just,
I literally just wanted to see if I had marks on my neck, and there we
It's
go.
never as simple as that.
You deserved it.
Vampires don't have reflections. I know. I'm on.
What? No, I was literally trying to see if I
Vampires
saw
don't have
marks on
reflections.
my. Yeah, well, I'm not a vampire.
You
Now
just
that
have
you
been.
see
It would have been
reflections,
great.
You know that.
Either
Mind
way,
drinker
I'm
Hallow.
happy to have
Right there.
emotions.
Oh, mind drinker Hallow, right over there.
Yep. I'm gonna drink your mind. Just like.
It's
You want a
delicious.
straw?
I don't have much
What?
brain. Yeah, I don't have much mind.
When I drink brains, I don't use a straw. I'm a freaking savage. Like, Hallow, truly.
Corey, tell us.
I am at DM Corey all over the internet. You can find me on pretty much all social media, branded as that, including twitch.tv, where I have my own channel, which I literally have not done anything besides post amazing people for like the last year. Ever since I started up working on other people's channels and they do amazing tech stuff for me, like DMing is easy. Gives me so much more time to really ruin these characters' days, and I love it. I mean, develop plotline. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being in the chat, and thank you guys so much for being here and supporting this amazing cast.
Love you.
A few other notes on there. We are 100% supported through the Patreon and through your donations. 100% of the Patreon goes to the cast, and 50% of the donations in chat here do go to the cast as well, which is amazing for us to be able to upgrade our equipment and to do various other things with those funds. So thank you so much for donating for those. And on top of that, if you want to see more of this fantastic content coming to you from Encounter Roleplay, drop in tomorrow, 2 p.m. Is that right? 2 p.m. for Tentacle Tuesday. And that will be, if you're interested in Cthulhian fantasy, this is the way to go. Seriously, stick around tomorrow, and we'll see you then. And thank you guys so much for joining us. A few more sessions left till the finale, and it's ramping up. The end of the season is always strong tea, so it's just going to be flying around. People will be spilling it like they don't want to drink it.
I don't know if any of us are ready for that.
I am both
I can't
terrified and
drink it
very
anymore.
excited.
Yep,
I am
am
worried
excited.
and happy.
The last season
So
finale
listen.
tea we got gave us a revenant and a new patron for Hallow. So like,
So
Well,
Why
I
is all
mean,
good content hurting each other?
because that's where it's so delicious.
it's the best. So good.
Oh man, that's something a mind drinker would say. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, everything makes sense now.
Hey, your
Megan,
pain
please.
is delicious.
Hello has so much pain, so yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
All right, guys.
Doing great.
We will see you all
All right.
next week. Thank you so
Thanks,
much for sticking
everyone.
around.
Bye.
We love you. We'll see
Bye.
you then.